Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rockingham Speedway. Glass Mechanic 225. Nope, actually, that will be the Darren's Detailing Shop 150. One way or another, one of the great sponsors here with NASRA, but you get to see it all at the Rockingham Speedway, North Carolina Speedway, however you want to look at it. Beautiful facility. You see it all live here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Good evening, folks. I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. I do sound like I'm a little bit under the weather. I am a little bit more on that in a bit. We may have some beef on that, but that's beside the point. My good buddy Dean Hopton Bagels is on the Australian, co-commentating with me for a minute and producing, waiting on Wesley to join us here in a little bit. But Dean, buddy, Rockingham, this is a good little short track. Get that old school feel to it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting how it's going to pan out tonight. But first of all, we have got a good grid to go over too there, Jacob. So let's get cracking, I think, on that one and see how it's all panned out after the qualifying.
Yeah, a whole pretty much huge stack grid, literally all the way down for about 37 spots. We'll run through them very, very quickly. Rockingham Speedway is not that big. Cofield, Harris, front row. Then you got Rodriguez. Josh Rodriguez could be on a little bit of a heater here tonight. Good starting spot for him, P3, with Roger Dalbo starting at P4. Then you got Brian Chew, Hollandaddy starting at P5 with Chad Ross, P6. Kermit the Frog, Lincoln Smith at P7. Raul Meza starts P8. Boss Man Freddie LaBeouf starting P9. The Spice Man Chris Cinnamon starting P10. Then you got Tyler Goodwin and Matt Sherry. They're going to make up row number 6. Right behind them in row number 7, you will find Tyler Detmer and Matt Sherry back there, 13th and 14th. Excuse me, Adam Newton and Jason Morales will be 13th and 14th. Tyler Detmer, Phil Pappas, 15th, 16th. They kind of got jumbled up, I guess, getting ready for the rock and roll show here. But Lumpkin, Peacock, Wines, Johnson, that's the top 20. And then Joshua Suss, Stephen Thomas, Buzzy Margold, Ryan Delaveau. That is the top 24 of qualifying. Then you got the likes of Peyton Johnson back here, Craig Schroeder, Shane Scott. There's Peyton Johnson with Colton Hogan. You got Cody Knott, Cole Larson. That's the top 30 with Joey Stiers. Starting back there in the 31st spot, J.D. Larson. Right behind his daddy. I don't know how that always works out like that. You always got the younger Larson and then Daddy Larson. For some reason or other, they're always starting around one another. I haven't figured that part out yet. But Timmy Hammond, then you got Aaron Van Ryder, then obviously Robbie Richards, and James Kaufman back there in the back, and Keith Haney is the caboose on the field here tonight with TJ Moore, your race director. There's your race analysis, going all the way for 200 laps here tonight, which will be a barn burner of a race, if you will. It might be 240. Like I said, well, no, that's 200. Like I said, I ain't been feeling too good here today, but 200 laps. Stage 1 to go to 50. Then we'll go to another 50. And the final stage goes all the way for 100 laps for the next round of the DSR Electric Truck Series. Green flag is in the air, and you got a virtual race. Cofield, Harris, front row, Rodriguez down to the inside, trying to take a shot on the inside to make it work, Dean. And there you see everybody thundering down what used to be called Thunder Alley here at Rockingham Speedway. Well, it's still Thunder Alley, but, I mean, it's the rock, baby. This is why we love it.
Can you smell what's cooking in the kitchen? Should I say this evening at the moment, can you smell what's cooking in Rockingham? Let's see how it's going to go. Remember, it's a short track, so essentially at the moment, half these cars around their whole stack grid of 37 of them are covering half this track at the moment, my friend. And we've got our first caution.
Yeah, and remember last week, they're talking about EOL penalties, and let's see what happens. Craig Schroeder, 56, kind of getting turned around a little bit. Something happened to him off of turn number 2, and see what happened to the 56, Craig Schroeder. Joey Stiers looked like he might have got involved as well. So we'll see what happens right here as this is coming down the front stretch here at the Rock. And the Rock, obviously, or Rockingham Speedway, however you want to look at it, damn, they were spinning in front of them. The 11 sliding sideways, trying to hold on to it. Bam! That was Ryan Delaveau. Then the 11 got sideways, and then Schroeder nowhere to go. He gets tagged, gets sent around. And Dean, there ain't a whole lot of room here on this racetrack to try to make moves and try to get around people.
No, sir. Look at this at the moment. This has got the pooch on the front of the car, and this is what happens to the number 11, as you mentioned. That's just coming in a little bit too hot. The rear end of the car says, no, I ain't turning with you, and just tags.
Oh,
Craig.
Golly.
Yep.
He got nailed. Dean, he got nailed. I hate to say it that way, but he got straight up tagged at a left rear, got sent around.
It's like
game over for him. Yeah, tag you're it. He is it. I'll give him that. First caution, DSR Electric Truck Series. We're taking a break. Be right back here at the Rock here shortly.
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
We're back here at Rockingham Speedway, North Carolina Speedway. However you want to look at it. The Rock, Rockingham, I mean, you name it. It's pretty much a good place. I love this place. Watched races here before. Have not actually been here. There you see Thunder Alley. That's what I was talking about a second ago, Dean. Literally, I mean, still is Thunder Alley. And unfortunate that NASCAR came back here and it was just for a short, brief period of time here recently. And then I heard the track got sold. And, bad deal not only for NASCAR, but for the fans. Because this place right here, it is a banger of a racetrack. And you see it, you basically got to see the action of what it means. And here tonight, DSR Electric Truck Series back at it after the Craig Schroeder, Ryan Delavu knockout punch. As they work their way going into turn one, Cofield with the fastest lap. Try to ride the momentum. 25.8. He's the only one so far to hit a 25-second lap time so far, Dean. Going through 3 and 4. Rodriguez trying to change that.
Yeah, at the moment, that Colefield's going to be the one to beat. He's been absolutely on strong form lately. Andrew Harris and Josh Harris tucked up behind him. These three are trying to get as far as they possibly can, but you wouldn't be able to chew your tyres too much there, Jacob, because you got to remember, you might be expecting a few cautions around here, so there's no point in building a massive lead up, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last week, obviously, a track where you got to save your tires, not burn them up, and take care of your stuff. And obviously, that was Jonathan Cofield that got the win last week at Homestead. And this place right here, Rockingham, is a place where you have to take care of your tires. Do not do anything crazy, or you will burn them suckers up in a hurry, and you'll be right up into the outside fence or around, or your day will be done. You got to be careful, manage your equipment, manage your stuff when you come to the Rock. You see battles on your screen back here in the Matt Cherry, Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith area. There's Chad Ross, started 6th. Good starting spot for him. Will he be able to capitalize on that tonight? We'll see what happens with old Chad. Right now, Kermit the Frog in a battle right now with Matt Cherry. And here comes the boss man, Brady LaBeouf, to the outside. This is just inside the top 10, Dean.
Yeah, you don't see no 3 wide action just yet. I mean, that's way, way, way too early. It's very risky to not enough space around this track, as you mentioned, but slipping up around the outside there is Brady LaBeouf trying to just use as much of that track as possible. And also, I believe as well, too, you're a racing driver there, Jacob. Can't you be a little bit more conservative on your tires if you can just stay hovering around, hugging the fence?
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent. I mean, Dean, to a certain extent, I mean, you would think the inside would be the preferred line to be able to save your tires. And that is true to a certain extent. The top side, you can kind of burn them up as well. I mean, honestly, here at the Rock, it really doesn't matter where you run. Your tires is going to be shot anyway. That's just how this place is. It's just how this place has always been. It's always been about tire wear. And it's the same case here tonight. So honestly, I don't think it matters where the hell you run here at the racetrack. You're going to burn the tires up top, bottom, middle, you name it. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what you're looking at. Wesley's joined us, buddy. Wesley, how you doing, sir?
What's up, man? How are you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. We're in the early going of the Darren's Detail and Shine 150 here at the Rock. And I was just catching on to some of the commentary that you guys were talking about. Thanks again for Dean for covering for me until I got here. But yeah, the Rockingham Speedway, of course, it's just one of those places in North Carolina where the sun is bearing down on this place, right? It's got a lot of character. You see it in the pavement. You see it in the racing surface. Obviously, it's an abrasive racetrack. It's treacherous on tires. And if you've got them, use them. And if any time a caution comes out, make no mistake, I got a feeling the whole cavalry will be coming down to the pit lane and we'll take it on 4 new freshies, as you say, my friend. Good evening to you.
Sir, good evening to you, buddy. I'm telling you, I mean, I agree with you 100%. You want to make sure that you hold on to the tires any way, shape, fashion, form. But you want to make sure that you got enough at the end of this thing when it's all said and done to have a shot at the end of 200 laps here at Rockingham. There's LaBeouf down to the inside. Kermit the Frog trying to mix it up as well. Tyler Dittmer, a big Gators, up 7 spots. Peyton Johnson up 12 spots. Good Lord have mercy. Wow, what a damn drive by Peyton Johnson up 12 spots. Then you got Timmy Hammond, Robbie Richards. They're on the good side of things, up 8 spots respectively. The one driver that we're seeing that's on the back burner battling down right now, or going down, is Triple J, Jeffrey Johnson. He's down 10 spots, started 20th. He's all the way down to 30th.
And can I say this as well? I'm looking at the stage information for this event here tonight at the Rock, and you'll see it again here in a moment. It'll pop up on your bottom right of your screen. Okay, so they changed it from 150 to 200 laps. But even with that being said, 200 laps can fly by quickly here at Rockingham, Jacob. I mean, it's only a mile racetrack. You can knock out laps fast around this place. And obviously we're seeing Jonathan Cofield, currently the reigning champion, put that 58 up in the front spot right now. And, of course, the man out of Mumford, Alabama, leading the way here over Harris. Rodriguez, Diebold, Meza, your top 5 through 3 and 4.
Yeah, I mean, and what a week. What a week difference. What a difference a week makes is what I was going to try to say, Wesley, because, Cofield felt like he had that monkey on his back. For literally the whole start of the season, got a win at Homestead last week. And, then you come to a track that's not the same as Homestead, but very similar, like we were talking about with the tire wear and all that good stuff. Very similar to that. And then you come to this track, but hold out. Wait a minute. Oh, boy, he wasn't planning on Andrew Harris coming up here and mixing it up with a party. 87 to the front. Oh, baby, start on the outside of the front row. Andrew Harris will take hold of the top spot and get around the fastest man in Rockingham, which is Jonathan Cofield's got the best lap of the race, but Harris decided the time is now to get the clean air and jump around him.
Got a really good solid run as Harris drops down to the bottom of the racetrack. Now up on the top of the safer barrier goes Cofield. He's on the defensive now, flip-flop it. Harris now to the outside, Cofield back to the bottom. And then they change up for positions, put Cofield back to the lead, but lap traffic inside in 3.
Yeah, I think Cofield might have wanted him, or there might have been a little bit of a gentleman's agreement right there for Harris to try to lead a lap or somehow, some way. And then Cofield, after that, just blew his doors off and just took off. I mean, Harris got around him. Cofield probably didn't like it, either that or, like I said, a gentleman's agreement to get him a lap leg, get him some points. But then after that, he said, son, I want this lead back gassed up, and took off. And over a half a second, which is Jonathan Cofield. Battle is on for third with Joshua Rodriguez, Roger Diebold, and Raul Meza. Very good run. Oh, we got the sleeves.
He's got the tank top on again.
Got the laundry working for him this week, I guess you say. There you go. These two old boys right here duking it out.
Wow.
Rodriguez and Meza. Meza, a little bump draft, something you usually don't see at Rockingham, but it may end up working out for him. No, it's not.
We're friends.
He's going to screw Diebold a little bit. Boy, woo! Diebold tries to save it, not able to do it. No caution yet.
No caution.
Now,
and there it is. Caution out. He was the bottom of the apron of the racetrack, and then he came back up the banking on the front straightaway. When he did, trucks had to get really on the evasive binders to miss the 14 of the Shark. Roger Diebold, first serve pro, caution out. Here's a look at a replay while we're under yellow on lap number 25.
Yeah, I think a lot of that, I mean, it may have had to do with riding on board with the Servpro truck of Raul Meza, gave Rodriguez the bump going into the corner, might have set Rodriguez in there a little bit too hot and slid up and got up into Diebold. So, believe it or not, might not want to put that one on Rodriguez, may end up putting that on the 37 of Meza because Meza shoved him going into the corner. But at the same time, this is on the exit of the corner, so Rodriguez had time to lift, obviously, not come up, but looked like both of them might have went for the same spot. As you see right there, Diebold kind of comes down, Rodriguez comes up, both of them going for the same spot from what I'm seeing right there.
Caution out over the racetrack again as Raul Meza, the all-time starter of NASRA competition in all of the sanctioning leagues tonight, is career start number 454 for him. Cofield, winner last week, leads the way. Harris, Rodriguez, Meza. The question is right now, will anybody come down to the pit lane? We'll find out whenever they open pit road here this time by, Dean. Jacob, it should be interesting to see if we have any takers. I got a feeling we will. I really do.
Yeah, there's a very good possibility we may see some guys jump down pit road as you see a couple of them taking lucky dogs to get back on the lead lap, one of them being Craig Schroeder, who was part of the first caution. A couple of them did go down, Chipper J, J.D. Larson, Timmy Hammond, Colton Hogan. There's that Buzzy Mongo. Those drivers went down pit road. Doesn't look like Cofield and others look like they may end up staying out right here, but certainly might change it up right here as they come to the entrance of pit road. Will they elect to go down? It does not look like it. Looks like everybody is going to elect to stay out on the racetrack and save the rubber.
I'm surprised by that. I really am. I really figured we'd see guys come down to the pit lane. Well, we're going to take a pit stop. We're just getting started at the Rock. The Darren's Detail and Shine 200 comes back for a word from our sponsors. Back here at Rockingham Speedway, the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series are at the Rock. And right now we're wrapping up our second caution of the race. Jacob Reeves, Dean Hopton on production. I am Wesley Outland, fresh in from Martinsville. Jacob, recovering from a long day yesterday. Wow. And it's rained all day since then. Yeah. Oh, I had a lot of hot dogs. 10.
Oh, yeah, boy. I heard about them hot dogs. I've never actually tried a Martinsville hot dog. I would love to actually try one. I heard they was very good. It actually rained a good bit up here in northwest Georgia as well. So kind of a rainy day in the south. But right now it is not raining at virtual Rockingham Speedway. And, boy, these old boys kind of heating it up right now. Cofield able to shoot by Harris, who had the second spot, had the lead at one point. Says, he'll go back to third. Rodriguez wanting to jump up here maybe have a shot at Cofield, but he's got to find something quick. Cofield trying to pull away, but it is a hornet's nest behind him.
Jacob, this is no lie. When I left Martinsville last night after the Xfinity 500, I think we finally got on the road about 8:30, 8:45. We were beating the weather to Smithfield. Like the storm and the rain and the trail of the weather on the Doppler was like 20 miles maybe behind us. And when I got to my driveway right before midnight, probably about 12:30 is when the rain started, and it ain't stopped since then. And they're talking about weather for the next 3 or 4 days. So Cofield, though, out in front on a beautiful virtual sunny day at the Rock down Thunder Alley on the back straightaway. Cofield leading over Rodriguez, Harris, Meza. There's a great battle between Peacock going after it now in the 81 with Tyler Goodwin and Peyton Johnson. That's a great battle going on into turn number 2.
Yeah, absolutely. And another great battle you see in Rainbow. Meza gets sideways down.
Oh, no.
Meza! The inside rotated wall. Hit it so hard he blaked down.
Is that Harris?
Everybody tried to slide by. That was Andrew Harris that made contact, but Meza got sideways off the corner, got loose, hit the wall, come down, got Harris, and all hell broke loose after that, and so did the engine for Raw Meza. Hate to see it.
The emotion says it all. That's all I'm going to tell you. The emotion says it all on the camera. Watch this again. Oh, my goodness.
See Meza up top, Dittmer right behind him. Watch Meza kind of overdrives it, slides up, tags it. No, he never tagged the wall. He just snaps a little loose. Harris very tight on his left rear, and then bam! Hard in the inside rotated wall. Harris might have got away literally from serious damage. One driver, that might have been the Kappa, Joshua Suss, just eased by very close to hitting him in the 80 right there. That could have been detrimental to him, but watch Meza once again. Gets a little loose, comes down. Harris is there, tight on his left rear. Bam, straight up into the wall. He blinks out because of such hard impact. And then there's Joshua Suss. Bam, just eases to the right side, almost T-boned him, sitting in the middle of the track. But Wesley, that's what a lot of drivers want you to do. If you wreck like that, they want you to hold your brake and be predictable. Stop in the middle of the track and let others try to drive around you. And nobody's going into the pits right here, I don't believe.
Yeah, no, let's bring in Raw Meza. He's on camera as well. Raw, we were watching you when that happened. The emotion says it all. What's your take of what happened there? I mean, it looked like from another angle you scraped off the safer barrier, and then really kind of Harris had nowhere to go.
Yeah, I think that was all on me. I think I was being just a bit too aggressive and wasn't trying to let go of that spot, and I think it was all on me right there. I'm just glad I didn't take him out.
How badly damaged is the truck?
Smoking hot. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Rocking the tank top though again. I see you got the laundry done.
Sure did, man. Wanted to take this wife beater to hopefully a top 10, but not today.
Trying to get a smile on his face. So thank you so much, Raw. Appreciate it. The all-time starter, ladies and gentlemen, of NASRA competition is the man right there of Raw Meza. He'll go on the DVP clock. Dragon Race and Esports driver. We're going to take a break, but the lights are off on the pace truck, and looks like we're going to get ready to turn them back loose. Hey, Jacob, me and you have been invited to do a race on Wednesday. What's the details on this? Speaking of the Kappa, Joshua Suss, isn't it like an endurance race or something we're doing?
I ain't got a damn clue. I'll be honest with you. I just know it's a GT3 race, a little road course racing. BU Dean calling a race Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Road course racing, GT3s, that should be fun. But if it's with NASRA, we're going to see some door banging even on a road course.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. And by the way, that will be also right before we return back to the NASRA Cup Series, presented by Florida Cabinet Distributors, Dean and myself, Jacob, when he's available. That'll return back on November the 5th, back under green here at the Rock. And this place primarily breed cautions, Jacob, But right now, I think we just got to find to get to these last 15 laps to end the first stage. And not long ago, we're 3 wide again.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of 3 wide situations back there in the back. You see the Spice-Man Chris Cinnamon trying to mix it up here just inside the top 10. Remember, stage points getting carried out from first all the way back to 10th. And Taylor Peacock occupying that 10th spot, riding on board with Brady LaBeouf, with the Spice-Man Chris Cinnamon to his outside. Both of these drivers inside that top 10. And Ross trying to mix it up right here with Cinnamon. He takes a shot, tries to go to the inside. You saw the smoke bellowing from the 37 of Meza down there looking like a damn campfire. They worked their way down Thunder Alley going into turn 3.
Good solid run for those guys for the most part as they put another lap on the racetrack. All the while, currently, it is Cofield from Alabama still leading the way. Rodriguez second, Dittmer third. Cherry, Newton, top 5. Cinnamon on the outside. Looking in, the Spice Man trying to make some quick moves while we watch Brady LaBeouf battle with Peacock and others in the battle of the pack behind the top 10 going to 3.
Yeah, I mean, everybody working their way going through turn 3. Peacock down to the inside. LaBeouf up top. Battle for 8th on your screen. Riding on board with Taylor Peacock. The Brickyard to the top side. Right there with, I believe that is TLC, I believe it is. At least that's what I think the sponsor may be on the hood of the 24. But LaBeouf, he gets bypassed. Peacock will go to the 8th spot up 10 spots from where he started. So Peacock trying to get him some stage points. Here comes Matt Cherry now. Cherry trying to mix it up. The Bulldog, Adam Newton to the inside. Both of these drivers up a number of positions as well. And check out Tyler Dittmer trying to get up here and mix it up with Josh Rodriguez.
Trying to hold their line, stay in position. Cofield will still hold on to that top spot. Meanwhile, battle behind them for second is on. Dittmer on the high side. He's got a trunk full of the Rodriguez machine. Rodriguez now drifts, goes under the front bow of the third place truck. Meanwhile, Newton and Cherry, they battle for the top 5 and 2.
Yeah, I mean, they're battling it out here at Rockingham. Rodriguez, Dittmer smoking back there on the back. Oh, no, Dittmer got into Rodriguez, tagged him, set him up the hill. Newton down to the inside. Cherry lined up right in behind Newton. Tyler Dittmer might have got into Rodriguez and knocked him up the hill, or Rodriguez just snapped loose. But the Bulldog, Adam Newton, may try to capitalize all of this going on 2.5 seconds behind Jonathan Cofield, who has checked out here for stage 1.
That could have been disastrous in trouble. Now Justin Lumpkin spins bottom of the racetrack. He'll smack the inside, safer barrier. Everybody now going ping pong and pinball style. High, low, missing him. Smoke bellowing from the front end of the Darren Steeltail and Shine number 18. Toyota, it is smashed to the back straightaway. Caution out for the 4th time on lap number 45.
Well,
unbelievable.
Well, Wesley, I mean, you called it just a second ago, to be honest with you. Cautions breed cautions. Hate to see it for old JL Justin Lumpkin getting involved right there in the 18. I mean, smoke bellowing from the hood of that number 18. Check it out one more time. Pappas right there behind him. Was there contact? Yeah, he just slides up, gets up into the fence, knocks it sideways, tries to straighten it out, and just loses it on the bottom. Might have got tagged from the back end. Looked like it might have been Stephen Thomas in the 44 that got into him. Either that or Peyton Johnson. I believe it was the 15 of Johnson, really, that ended up getting into him. But Lumpkin was already sideways, just nowhere for Johnson to go. Ends up tagging him one more time. Do we look? Riding on board with the 18, right in behind LaBeouf. Just kind of, I mean, ever so slightly, just barely tagged the damn wall. And then Johnson gets into the back of Lumpkin trying to straighten it out and just hard impact on the inside retaining wall, and it was game over.
Nowhere to go for those guys again, and the caution out over the racetrack as the 4th yellow flag and the, third caution in the last 15 laps. Let's just have pit stop, summer pitting. We're going to take a break. 46 of 200 laps, only 2 lead changes, and Alabama's Jonathan Cofield, the defending champion, now trying to win his back-to-back race of the Monday Night Series.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Back here at the Rock as yellow flag has just come to an end. Field will come back to the restart zone, and we are back to racing here at Rockingham from the ring flag stand. Barney unfurls the green flag. It's Cofield on the launch. Behind them, they're two-stepping up the banking here at the Rock, heading to Thunder Alley in 2, Jacob.
Yeah, and Cofield's still with that lead. They are sliding, duking it out right there behind them. Dittmer down to the bottom side. Matt Cherry up top. The Bulldog, Adam Newton, able to try to squirt away and get that second spot. Taylor Peacock, Chris Cinnamon right there behind them as well. They hit the line with 2 laps to go. Cofield trying to check out. Newton trying to give chase. He's going to have to find something big time if he wants to get up here and mix it up with this 58, because Cofield is trying to bring it home for stage 1.
Good solid run for the stage as right now they'll work their way off of corner number 4. They will see the 1 to go. Final lap remaining here in stage number 1. 50 laps will be in the books. Down the back straightaway they go. It's Cofield with a big launch down Thunder Alley. Final time, looking for stage points and 10 to add to the playoff tally.
Yeah, there he goes, dude. 3 and 4. Look like Cofield's got it in the bag right here, Wes.
Behind them, it is Cherry and Peacock fighting intently for that 3rd and 4th spot, but nonetheless, the Surf Pro caution will be displayed. 5th one for the end of the stage. 4 cautions in the opening 50 laps of this race. And Mumford, Alabama's Jonathan Cofield with another stage win. I know he's got to be excited. They did come back and beat Arkansas on, yeah. I mean, he's an Alabama guy. We're an Alabama guy. I mean, were you not punching your TV against the Crimson Tide and South Carolina Gamecocks, Jacob? Like, seriously. I mean,
yeah, I said a lot of things that I can't say here live on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. I was very
ready.
Well, Dean can. Dean's in the background. I mean, Dean can say what he wants, but yeah, I mean, I was a little bit upset about that. I mean, but
they won. They stopped the Gamecocks from storming the field. I thought that was hilarious, by the way.
I was going to say that. I mean, literally, that was hilarious. They had every single one of them getting ready to go in there. That I saw a video online of one of the Alabama fans, which I don't know if I'd have went there, but he was sitting there telling them, "Go on in, you idiots, you DAs," and all this stuff. He was calling them out and everything else. Some of them were flipping him off and everything. It was hilarious.
I did. I loved it. I loved it for sure. So, nonetheless, everybody is coming down to the pit lane, and we are going to grab the stage 1 winner from Mumford, Alabama, Jonathan Cofield, after he makes his pit stops. Looks like he's getting ready to do that right now. Shades of what William Byron did at Rockingham yesterday. What he did at Martinsville yesterday. Rockingham here tonight for Jonathan Cofield. Pit stall 1, and you even see the crew members wearing Auburn colors on their uniforms. Jonathan, stage 1, man, carrying that momentum after winning last week at Homestead. And I know you got to be happy Auburn won the other night, right?
That's right, man. War Eagle. About time.
Now, they lost to Missouri in overtime. Didn't they beat Arkansas? Was it Arkansas they beat?
Yeah, they beat Arkansas.
That's what I thought it was. Okay, yeah.
Hey,
We're friends until the Iron Bowl, you know. About T-minus 30 days, and then it's game on war, so. How's the truck, man? How you feeling?
Feels good, man. I love this racetrack, man. It's kind of got them Darlington vibes, a little short track vibe. It's bumpy. I mean, it's really fun, man.
Got you. Jacob.
Yeah, well, Jonathan, you go from last week at Homestead, dominated that race, you come into tonight, both these tracks. Would you say maybe Homestead, Rockingham is kind of similar? They're not the same track, but they are similar a little bit as far as the tire wear goes. Would you say that?
I don't know. Tires, my tires didn't look too bad that time. It chews them up and the time slow way down, but it's not chewing them up too bad. But no, they're two completely different tracks. Just lucky to have two good tracks for me on the schedule right here back to back.
A lot of cautions back to back after the first one that fell. What you got to do differently here to take Glass Mechanics Stage 2, Jonathan?
Just keep my nose clean. Look like a few guys stayed out here, so we're just going to have to try to nitpick our way through.
There you go. All right. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is JC, Jonathan Cofield, Bandit Motorsports Stage 1 winner, defending winner last week at Homestead. Oh, and defending champion of the NASRA DSR electric trucks. As we go back to green, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Glass Mechanic Stage number 2 in the Darren's Detail and Shine 200.
Yeah, and everybody literally seeing the glass breaking over there knows that it's about the stone cold stage, if you want to put it that way. Rodriguez up here. Oh, come on, Dean. It's all right. Rodriguez up at the front. Him, Brian Chu, Shane Scott, Chad Ross, Harris, Morales, Diebold, Lyons, and Hammond. All those drivers went down pit road as we got a caution, but all of them flipped the stage. That's why you see Cofield back there in 10th.
Caution out over the racetrack again, as it looks like we are seeing Stephen Thomas, by the way, a winner earlier this year in the family handyman entry with a problem back onto the racetrack. We'll find out what happened to put us under the yellow flag here on the replay. By the way, the replays are presented by Pulse Poppers.
See what happened right here with Thomas. Whoa, good Lord, they were wrecking up there in front of him. Thomas, I think, Thomas might have got knocked sideways right there. He's trying to save it. He ends up going down pit road, probably trying to miss the wreck. But Taylor Peacock, the one, like you said, getting caught up in all of that right there. So Thomas just tried to go down pit road, trying to miss the action. But all this happened up there with Peacock. Good Lord, they were up there hitting the wall, trying to keep it straight. Peacock sends it in. What happened? No, he got tagged by Dittmer. Dittmer, he's already got Rodriguez. Now you got Peacock. Craig Schroeder getting the bad end of that as well. Damn, Peacock hit the wall head on. Phil Pappas nowhere to go as well. Whew, boy, we see some hard hits tonight at Rockingham.
Yeah, we certainly have. As another look at it again. 3 wide, Peacock in the middle, Dittmer into Peacock, into the 56, up into the fence. Nowhere to go for Pappas in 88, which, by the way, looks like Shane Van Gisbergen colors. And, man, let's be honest, Taylor Peacock looking like Carson Hocevar yesterday, crashing at Martinsville multiple times.
Oh, they ain't seen it yet. But yeah, it honestly does.
If you ain't seen it yet, you're 2 days behind, Dean. Come on, it's Tuesday in your world. And eating. What are you eating now? Vegemite sandwiches again? What do you eat? Okay. He's always eating while we're on the air, Jacob. It's like I got a freaking 16-piece thing of KFC chicken that I just DoorDashed, and I just want to go grab a damn piece of chicken and eat it while we're on the air, and be like, it's finger licking good.
Well, don't worry about that, because I got some Slim Jims. I may go in there and get. I may go in there and get me a little Slim Jim. Just something to snack on, baby. You got to snack on, something a little bit when you commentate. Literally. You get. I'm not saying that, Dean, but anyway, you get your little snack. You get you a little snack in when you got one of the best race leagues out here. You got to get you a little what do they call it? Dinner in a movie? Well, this ain't really a dinner in a movie, but I mean, that's the way that, you look at it. Get you a little snack and enjoy yourself here tonight.
Get a little snack in the sim. Snack in the sim. So
yeah, there you go.
Oh, boy. Bama going to be playing LSU this week, and obviously after, Brian Kelly getting fired.
There might be a gimp. No, I ain't going to say that. I ain't going to say that. No, that ain't no gimme.
Green.
Get her away. Let's do it again. All right. Restart on the racetrack. This is, by the way, Glass Mechanics stage number 2. Rodriguez now having the chance to lead in 6 as they work into turn number 3. Look at the Holodaddy, Brian Chew. There he is. Followed by Scott, Harris, Ross, new names. Jacob climbing the top 5 as we work lap 60 of the race.
Yeah, I mean, Shane Scott up here in this mix, up here in the 21 up 23 spots from where he started. Lucas Lyons starting, he started 12 spots back from where he is right now, the 19th spot. He is up to 7. So Lucas Lyons, the 41, trying to mix it up. And yeah, I mean, that right there, that is not a good look, if I'm being honest, right there. But Shane Scott, you see the helmet right there? That is a crash dummy helmet. That is not a good look when you're coming out here to have your crash dummy helmet lined up when you come into one of these races. That will scare everybody to death. I wonder, well, do I need to get around him or not? Because if he's a crash dummy, trying to look like that, he may end up wanting to try to send it. Bam, game over at that point. You don't know. I mean, you really don't know. I mean, you see a helmet like that, you kind of get freaked out a little bit. That right there will scare you right there.
That looks like something from never mind. I mean, yeah.
It looks like Stay Frosty, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare stuff right there from Captain Price. Got the night vision goggles on.
He looks like the sim version of Wally.
Okay, you can go that route too. That's even better. You can go that route.
I'm sorry. Let's be a jerk. Oh. Nonetheless, we roll on. Did you say Baldy? Look out! Oh, Cofield!
No!
We ain't talking to him no damn more. Every single time we brag about somebody, something goes wrong. Look out! Back straight away.
Yellow.
And now Richard's around from 58 to 48.
And
wow.
Wesley, once again, off of turn number 2. That's where we've seen most of the accidents. We saw a couple going into turn 3.
Yeah.
But was all of this? No, it had nothing to do with Jonathan Cofield. Richardson and company was already past him. But let's see what happens right here. Was there, contact from Sentiment and Richards? We'll see what happens right here. Did Richard just come up? Yeah, Sentiment just kind of comes up and tags him. I'm telling you, Wesley, that turn 2 right there is a pain to come off of. And it gets a little bit tight over there, especially when you're door to door like that. And that happens. That's going to happen a lot. Just didn't think it was going to happen this much this early here tonight at Rockingham. But you see Timmy Hammond up top. Richard's trying to stay off of him, gets out of the gas, didn't want to come up and get Timmy. Spicer-Man comes in there, wasn't expecting it, tags him in the left rear, sends him around.
Yeah, caution out over the racetrack again as you see Robert Richards' machine. Looking at it from another angle here. Cofield about spun on the front straightaway. I know that much. We're going to pick it up here.
I'm not 100% right there if he might have got loose trying to check up and not run over the guy that was in front of him, or if he just snapped loose, because, Wesley, we talked about it. This place right here, it is bumpy as all get out. Like, I mean, this place is literally I mean, it will beat you to death if you are in a full motion sim rig racing here at Rockingham and you got it cranked all the way up to triple digits, up to 100. This place is bumpy. It is rough. It is wore out. And so maybe he bottomed out coming off of 4. You get a little sketchy over there off 4. You can bottom out and snap loose a little bit. Either that or he jammed on the brakes, had his brake bias down maybe a little bit, jammed on the brakes, kicked the back end sideways, trying not to run over the guy that was in front of him, and that might have been what it was.
Caution out over the racetrack again with now 68 of 200 laps. We're coming up actually on the halfway mark of this race. Remember, here at the Rock, 68 of 200 laps. Like the Darren's Detail and Shine 150. Hey, don't forget, I was there like yesterday. We're going to Martinsville next Monday night, and I can't believe we're talking about this, Jacob, but it's going to be the All-Star race. There's a special format for the All-Star race. I think there's going to be 2 50-lap qualifying races and then a 200-lap All-Star race, but it is going to be a wild one coming up next Monday night, the All-Star race for the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be a good one. I mean, really, if you're going to flip an all-star race, you got to have it, either have it at Charlotte Motor Speedway or have it at a short track. And Martinsville's not a bad place to have it. You could have it at North Wilkesboro. You could have it at Bowman Gray, but Bowman Gray ain't even on iRacing yet. So, I'd rather have it at North Wilkesboro, Martinsville, or Charlotte. It's going to be a good one at the Paperclip next week.
Will be a good one. Make sure you plan it for next Monday night, the All-Star race. This truck's bouncing off the wall like it's a short track. Down the Thunder Alley. Somehow they save their machines and we cannot. Caution out. Big trouble. Bottom of the racetrack. Smoke clears. Hammond involved. Timothy Hammond in 69. It's a parking lot at the bottom of the apron. In turn number 3 and 4, Jacob, as we go under yellow flag again. 8th caution on lap number 70.
Good Lord, a Walmart parking lot on a Friday night. That's exactly what it looked like right there. Everybody got their trucks parked, literally, right there, just hoping that the cops don't come. That way they got to hide their beers. Let's see what happened here. See where all this kind of started right here. Okay, we got one up into the wall. Not 100% who that was, but Timmy Hammond tags him. That's the 10. Cole Larson hits the wall, gets sideways. Hammond tries to get out of the gas. Kermit the Frog Lou Smith tags him. Hammond comes down, and then after that, I think everybody was just trying to check up and not run into Kermit the Frog. Bad part was everybody paid the price trying to lock it up. You see Larson, he gets sideways. Hammond tried to save it. There goes Smith. Smith hard in the outside retaining wall. There went Hammond. And then you got Napoleon Dynamite getting tagged and getting sent around as well. And then once again, it's like I said, a Walmart parking lot on a Friday night. Everybody's trucks parked there. That's what it looks like. But for the most part, everybody's able to drive away.
Did you say Napoleon Dynamite?
That's what it looked like on the hood. I'm not 100% on who that was, yeah.
Well, I love it. I love it. Well, joining me in the booth, ladies and gentlemen, is a treat. It is my son, Jacob. I don't think you ever worked with him before. My son, Nathan Alton. Nathan, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
We had fun the other night calling 400 laps at the virtual Winchester 400, and now, obviously, we're seeing a
truck race.
Smash 'em up race at the Rock. Yeah, yes, sir. You were kind of watching Yellow Flag Fever when you were, doing your chores.
Yeah.
How many cautions is that, Dad? So, oh boy. The Yellow Flag Central here tonight, Jacob, so far. And here's the thing. It was actually a pretty solid, comfortable race. And then all of a sudden, man, it's like I mentioned cautions, breed cautions. And we've had, 6 cautions in the last, 30 laps, maybe?
Yeah, somewhere in that range. That's basically what it's been. It's like, it started off good. Everybody was fine. You might have had one little slip, one little slop, one way or another. But then after that, it's like they just took the lid off the pickle jar and just ripped that sucker off, threw it across the room and said, screw this, and just dumped out all the pickles. That's basically what you end up getting. And what happens when you get that? You get a mess. Well,
you get a mess, a big mess.
But but they have the opportunity to try to mop this up and clean it up right here and try to preserve it and make it a good show right here for the fans. I mean, everybody's loving the content. Everybody's loving the spins and the smoke and the hard impacts and everything, but everybody wants to see the good, hard, clean racing that we see at the Rock.
Back to racing here at Rockingham. It'll be lap number 23 of 50 in Glass Mechanics Stage 2. 73 of 200 laps, and Rodriguez on the gas. Gone lap traffic, though. Bottom of the racetrack, coming off the blend line as they work into turn number 3, and he's going to take him.
Yeah, he's going to take him big time right there. Lap traffic. That is Craig Schroeder in the 56 down on the bottom side. Down in the center where Grandpappy has the moonshine from Granny, and that is not where he wants to be because everybody's zooming past him. Everybody taking a shot at him. Lyons taking a shot. Chew took a shot. Ross, Newton, everybody going to take a shot at Craig Schroeder. Rodriguez trying to check out and lead this thing, get his very first career win in NASRA. Could happen tonight for Josh Rodriguez, but Harris has different plans. He dumps it down to the inside. Harris goes to the lead in 1.
A solid run right now for the driver, Andrew Harris. The Wally of NASRA so far, working his way down to the lead. He's got Rodriguez in tow. Nathan, what do you think, man? We did a race at night. Now we're seeing racing in daytime at Rock. What do you think of these graphics?
The graphics are actually pretty good during the day, too. I don't know who, so it's the fastest in qualifying. I won't hear for that, so I don't know. I really don't know too much right now. I have to get into it for a little bit longer.
We'll catch you into it. Got to catch up there, Jacob. Got to let him catch up to the party. As Harris, Rodriguez, and Chew fight for the top 3 and 4.
Yeah, I mean, they are slugging it out. Holidaddy riding in P3, riding on board with him. Holidaddy, Brian Chew. Lucas Lyons, double L right behind him. Rodriguez, who had the lead. Harris ended up bypassing him. Now Chew starting to put pressure on Rodriguez. Watching and seeing the gains on the left side of your screen. Lyons is up 15 spots. The Bulldog is up 8 spots. LaBeouf up 3. Shade Scott still up 16 spots. One of the biggest movers in the field. As you see the Holidaddy to the inside. Going for second. Rodriguez, no contest. And now Holidaddy Brian Chew will go to second and try to run down the 87 Andrew Harris.
Got a really good solid run going for him right now as Harris, Chew, Rodriguez all stay single file. Chew top of the racetrack up on the shelf up against the safer barrier. He now got Lyons to deal with. Rodriguez under attack by Lyons. That's for 3rd and 4th. Newton now back in 5th as they thunder back into turn 2 at Thunder Alley.
Yeah, and the Bulldog trying to latch on, trying to get up here into this mix. Andrew Harris starting to check out, about a half a second gap over the 51 of Chew. And then Rodriguez about 3/10 of a second back from the Holidaddy. Rodriguez, he ain't got to worry about Chew. He's got to worry about everybody else behind him because he's got a hornet's nest coming in behind him. Lucas Lyons sends it, gets slides up, almost door bangs it right there in the middle of the corner. Lyons able to get out of the gas and not run over Rodriguez. Really cut him a huge break right there in the 6. He could have straight up drove up there and knocked the hell out of him and sent him up into the wall, but he elected not to. So Rodriguez better think about that, seeing some of these guys very much faster. But Wesley, I've talked to drivers numerous times, time and time again here on the Monday Night Series, and they call Josh Rodriguez the Ryan Newman of the DSR Electric Truck Series. Why? Because he is so freaking hard to pass, that Josh Rodriguez kid is, as Newton's going after Lyons.
Boy, what a big move right there. I tell you what, Nathan, watching all that going on, that was some really aggressive racing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not done going into 1 and 2. Lyons and Rodriguez is like lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, fighting for that spot for 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and Newton wants to stick his nose in the gunfight. They call him the Bulldog. He's on the inside of Rodriguez and Lyons all 4.
Yeah, I mean, talking about KFC a second ago, every single one of them fighting over the last piece of chicken in the bucket. Literally, this is just for the 3rd spot. Rodriguez down to the inside, trying to mix it up. The Bulldog smack dab behind him as well. Now Lyons takes a shot to the inside as well. Cofield, stage 1 winner, trying to mix it up and get up here and get him a stage 2. Maybe. Just got to get through everybody else to try to get there. LaBeouf smack dab in the middle of it with Chad Ross. Literally throw a blanket over all 6 of these trucks, and all 6 of them running different lines with Rodriguez cutting down across the nose of Double L. That's going to open the door for the Bulldog on the top side.
All this goes on now as we work now. Lap number 34 of 50. Stage number 2 presented by the Glass Mechanic. This is lap 85 of the race. Remember, when stage 2 concludes, we'll be halfway through as well. Top 5, Harris, Chu, Rodriguez, Newton, LaBeouf, but Cofield is right on the back door of the 24 again as they dive into 3.
Yeah, LaBeouf up the hill. Now here comes Cofield down to the inside. Will he have the run? No, he will not. The Bulldog, Adam Newton, he's got a run. He takes it to the inside. He's trying to go around Rodriguez. Something happened to Double L. He was up there battling with Rodriguez. Straight up got shot down hard and went all the way back to the 7th spot. The Bulldog able to go to 3rd. LaBeouf tried to go around Rodriguez. Cofield next. Then Lyons, I have to take a shot at him. LaBeouf getting tied. Slides up. Rodriguez gets out of the gas. They're tagging. They're wrecking almost behind them. Ross and Lyons, they make contact at the start-finish line. Good Lord have mercy. We were talking about a short track, but I tell you, this place races
that could have
like
been disastrous. That could have been some big trouble right there, Nathan. Somehow they hold it together going to 3.
Yeah, everybody holds it together as LaBeouf up the hill now trying to run after Cofield. Cofield shot around him. They're trying to run down the Bulldog, Adam Newton. Brad Shue right there sitting in the 2nd spot. You see him there as well. But Andrew Harris about a 1.5 over the Holidaddy. So it's flip-flop back here. We see Chad Ross. Lyons able to shoot around him. Roger Diebold, remember him? Got caught up in an accident earlier. 14 trying to battle back. Obviously with Florida Cabinet Distributors on the hood of that number 14, trying to work his way up through the field. He's up on the outside of the 38 at Chad Ross.
We need to pause for 10 seconds of station identification. This is NASRA on the Community Radio Network.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN. 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
The NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series in action at the virtual Rockingham Speedway. It's the Darren's Detail and Shine 200. Thanks for joining us on, of course, the NASRA 360 Racing Network, or even listening on this rainy Monday night in Smithfield, North Carolina on CRN. I'm Wesley Outland. My son Nathan joins me in the broadcast booth. Jacob Reeves is alongside, and of course, the redneck announcer himself, and Binglestein Hopton on production. So far, we're closing in on 10 laps remaining, Jacob, in stage number 2, and they're down your way on Thunder Alley.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to get good right here for the P2 spot. The Bulldog had him rooting to the top side. Cofield tried to run down Andrew Harris, 2.5 behind him. But if Cofield's got anything to try to get up here, try to sweep the stage, it's not. He's got to go through the Bulldog here tonight. One of the most well-respected drivers here in NASRA is Adam Newton. Cofield is having a hard time trying to get around him. Takes a shot, looks up on the tailgate, look down to the inside. The Bulldog puts the block on him. Cofield will have to fall back in 3rd. Chu, LaBeouf, Rodriguez, the top 6, all of them trying to chase down Andrew Harris in 1.
Nathan, what have you been watching here so far for about the last 15 laps? And we are coming to the end of the stage, and obviously Harris has got the really strong truck.
I've actually been watching the 19 of Newtown.
Newton, yeah.
Newton. I've been watching him, and he looked like for me when he started from the back, and he's actually in the top 2nd place right now.
He is in 2nd, up 11 spots, actually. Good eye, Nathan, as he moves his way to the number 2 spot. And actually now, a great battle heats up. Newton under attack by Cofield, stage 1 winner. Last week's winner down the back straightaway. Also, Jacob heading to 3.
And don't look now, but believe it or not, Bulldog Adam Newton and Cofield are starting to run down the race leader, Andrew Harris, the way that they're racing. They had it at about 1.5 seconds. Harris had them, but now they've got it down to 1 second, so they've cut 0.5 second off here in a very short amount of time and starting to slowly close the gap. Cofield took a couple of shots on Adam, but Newton thinking different and Cofield thinking different. Maybe go ahead and just ride right here. Let Adam Newton do his thing right here and see if the 19 can run down Harris and then make it a 3-horse race for the stage 2 win.
Everybody, for the most part, staying single file. It is Newton. It is Cofield. That game of cat and mouse is about to begin again. Harris wants to see that happen because he pulls away by about 0.6. Open up to 0.7 of a second as they work under 5 to go off 4.
Yeah, Newton really tried to reel him in, literally like a pulse pumper's on a hook, but he ends up catching it pretty quick as we got Caution Speedway. Keith Haney, Matt Cherry back here spinning around in 3.
Yeah, problems for Matt Cherry, the Chevrolet Performance Machine. Thomas might have a problem in 44. Yellow flag out over the racetrack. This is the 9th yellow flag. Let's take a look at another Pulse Pomper instant replay. Nathan, what you see here?
I'm watching right now.
Just kind of keeping an eye. Well, actually, there's some smoke up ahead. And then that caused everybody else to get collected in it, son. Is that okay? So there's the 87. No, yeah, there's 87, and so we got, is it 2 87s on the racetrack? We got Andrew Harris, and we got the other one. Am I right, Jacob? So 2 87s.
Well, I think Keith Haney is showing 87 on his truck, but really he's 67.
Right, I got you. No. Keith Haney, pay attention, Dean. It's showing him his truck 87. He's in truck 67. Timing and scoring shows him his truck 67. We literally just said that 10 seconds ago. Watch this again. Nathan, what you got? Look at this. Whoa!
I don't think nobody made contact with him. I think he just got a little swirly off of his line and kind of hit the wall, lost control of the car, the truck.
Then nowhere to go for a couple other machines spinning down at the bottom of the racetrack. And well, watch that from another angle. Watch the 87, 67 on your scoring ticker. There it is. Wow. Did Joey Stiers give him a shot or a bad bump draft there, Jacob, down Thunder Alley, do you think?
I think he may have, maybe just a little bit. Might have tagged him, got him sideways, but we've already seen enough for drivers already snap loose off of turn 2. I wouldn't be surprised to see if Keith Haney might have snapped loose one way or another right there, just kind of got mixed up. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm over here laughing at how that whole deal right there went down right there. Pay attention, Dean. We talked about it 10 seconds. I got a feeling Dean wants me to play it. I'm going to play it.
Beef. You're trying to throw gasoline on a fire there's no need for, okay? There's no Satan has spoken. Well, anyhow, yeah, wow, they did. Yeah. I'm trying to rein everybody back in here, but I'm failing at it miserably. I'm telling you. We'll try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, I think they're going to have 2 laps left to go in Glass Mechanics stage number 2. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. So we go back to the restart zone, back to racing. It is Brian Chew, the Holodaddy from Florida, back to the lead over LaBeouf, season 2 champion on the outside as they dive in 2.
Yeah, it's going to be a one-lap dash. Actually, LaBeouf trying to take a shot at Brian Chew. Down to the inside, Roger Diebold is there. All those other drivers flip the stage. Brian Chew will take that 10 points and take it all the way to the bank for stage 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic.
So Brian Chew will win stage number 2. Brady LaBeouf second. Tyler Dittmer third. Diebold, Johnson, your top 5. Harris, Cinnamon, Cofield, Newton, Lyons, top 10. But they're racing now into stage number 3. 100 laps to go here at the Rock after halfway off 4. Now the caution will be displayed. And there is an accident on the racetrack. Colton Hogan, the Daytona truck winner, around at number 5.
Yeah, I hate to see that right there for Colton Hogan. I mean, his season ever since he won at Daytona, I mean, it's kind of been subpar. I mean, he had a good run in New Hampshire, getting up there and finishing on the podium. But other than that, Hogan's just kind of been subpar. You see him just snap loose, much like what we've seen numerous drivers here this evening just snap loose, kick sideways Buzzy Mongo. Good Lord have mercy. He's gonna end up getting so ticked off at some of the accidents he's getting caught up in, and he's gonna want to go back to Nordschleife before it's all said and done. I've got a very good feeling, Weston.
Boy, watch it again. On board, Colton Hogan. Nathan, what you think?
Looked like he coming out of turn two, and it's got a little sideways.
Man, what a hit for the number 12, by the way, as we just talked about a moment ago. Wow, he just got slammed. Buzzy Mongo. Let's go on board with Buzzy. And I don't mean Buzz Lightyear either, to infinity and beyond. Watch this.
Oh, he went to infinity and beyond when he hit that wall right there. I got a feeling right now.
Yeah.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh, Lord.
Oh, man, look at this. Nowhere to go. That's a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Shades of the discount tire, number 12 colors of what Ryan Blaney drove at the Xfinity 500, except it's black and pink, and he had his regular white and black Penske number 12. Coming up short to make the championship 4 for NASCAR Cup. And we're going to go and bring the caution out again. Any takers onto the pit lane? Answer is no. A lot of them pitted at lap 97. At least the top 13 did. Brian Chew, Brady LaBeouf, Tyler Dittmer did come down to the pit lane. And Jacob, let's bring in the Holodaddy. We got time to bring in the Holodaddy. Where is he? Chrome Racing. Holodaddy, Brian Chew. Let's talk to stage 2 winner. Brian. Got a stage win? Well, you're taking the rock right now. A lot of caution flags here at Thunder Alley in the second stage, ain't it?
Well, the rock is being a little rough right now, but I'll take the stage win. A kind of awkward time with the caution there, so I decided to stay out, get those points. I really need some points here right now, so I'll take them right now.
Brian, with all these cautions, real quickly, I know y'all double up for a restart, but all these cautions that y'all are having, do you feel like maybe it's just the aggressive driving, or do you think maybe it's just the track of how it is?
The track's pretty rough right now, I'm not going to lie. I don't think we run on this enough in the series, so maybe it's we don't run it enough, and then, I don't know, lack of talent.
Lack of talent. There you go. Thanks for your time, Brian. Good luck, man.
Yep.
We got beef!
We don't have beef. Why are you making? Let's go back to racing. Nathan, now you hear what I put up with in my headset every Monday night.
Oh, Newtown's coming in the top 3.
Oh, trouble! Turn right, bottom of the racetrack, guys. We saw a truck spin. 15 sideways, and he saves it. We stay green. Peyton Johnson, winner a few weeks ago. And now Rodriguez in trouble. No, I'm sorry. It is Rodriguez. Wow. Never second guess yourself first.
What have they done right here, Wes? I mean, did somebody go out there and throw a whole... Did somebody go out there and throw a lot of baby powder out there on the racetrack and make this sucker as slick as it is? I have no idea. These guys slipping, sliding, getting crazy. Track temp, it's not that high. Aero temp's not that high. But honestly, I think it's just like Brian Chew said just a second ago. I think maybe it's just how the track is, and just, I mean, they don't run here often. It's kind of still a new thing for them. They're still trying to figure this place out.
Harris, Cofield, Newton, Lyons, Stiers, you're on board. Look at him. Down below from Mackinac, Illinois. He's in 5th. He needs Jacob to have a good solid run here as we're under 100 to go here at The Rock.
Yeah, I mean, he still needs to have a very good run, obviously repping the Indianapolis Colts. Obviously for Joey Stiers, as you see Auburn man Jonathan Cofield down to the inside, not able to make it happen. Harris will still hold the lead. And Wesley, I got to ask you, obviously this is Monday night football going on, but what's going to happen if Indianapolis Colts plays on a Monday night football game? What's Joey going to do? Is he going to race, or is he going to watch the Indianapolis Colts on Monday night football? What's he going to do?
He needs to win a race if he wants to have a bye. That's all I got to say, right?
Yeah, good point. Good point.
It looks like Andrew Harris is hooked up to like some breathing machine right there.
Look like
Wally.
what do you think? It's Wally. There's Wally. Wally. Yeah, there you go. Nathan said it perfectly. Did you hear?
Like father, like son.
Look at Google Eyes. Yeah, man. It's like it's got that blue dot in the middle. It's like the coffee's ready, you know. It's like, Cookie. C is for Cookie. It was so cute, guys. Cookie Monster was in Indianapolis in the summer, and it was. I like a cookie and Brickyard together. Num 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 num. Yeah, that's pretty damn good, wasn't it, buddy? For a second there, he's like, "Daddy, you voiceover guy," which I am. Yeah, you having fun, Nathan?
Yeah.
All right.
Still keeping it on to the number 19. I saw him come back from ninth. He's actually in third right now.
Look at that, Jacob. I'm about to retire, man. I already got a protege here, man.
Yeah,
You and him, I'd just retire.
It's like I said,
30 years of this is enough.
Honestly, it's like I said, like father, like son, and I mean, who knows? Here in about another 17 years or so, when my son gets old enough, maybe he wants to get into it. That would be something pretty cool to call a race with him if he ever decided to do it. I mean, that would be pretty cool to try to pull that off. But I'm telling you, the Bulldog is not somebody to sleep on here in NASRA in any track that they go to. So, I mean, I agree with him. I mean, do not count this 19 out. I mean, we talked about Cofield, we talked about Harris, we talked about all these heavy hitters up here, but Adam Newton has been up here. He started back in the 13th spot. Like he said, he's up 10 spots. He's got a shot. I agree with Nathan right here. The Bulldog has got a shot to try to make this happen. I think he's just laying in the weeds waiting for the right time.
Top 10 right now, down Thunder Alley. It's Harris. You see the gains in green, the fallbacks in red. Drivers gaining positions, losing positions on the scoring ticker right now. The top 10, Harris, Cofield, Newton, Lyons, Stiers, Larson, Cherry, Ross, LaBeouf, and Dittmer. And Nathan, you mentioned Adam Newton. He's the only driver that's got multiple wins this year. Everybody else has singles. Of course, there are now 7 winners in 8 races. This is race 9 of the season tonight at the Rock for season 6. Jacob, they're at the line.
Yeah, I mean, they're at the line, and there you see Cofield trying to work his way up here with Andrew Harris. Don't count this out now, but they're actually catching just a tick of lap traffic. You see it right there, right in front of them. And some of these guys would love, Timmy Hammond would love to try to stay on the lead lap, but certainly may not be able to be the case. I mean, Harris, Cofield very much faster, and if Hammond able to hold them up, could enter the Bulldog up here into this conversation as you see more and more and more lap traffic that they're going to be running into, certainly more laps down, obviously. Now Hammond, he goes 1 lap down. He'll get the lucky dog should a caution come out and get back on the lead lap, but Cofield is wearing out Harris's tailgate. He is going to literally be dreaming of Advent Edge before it is all said and done. Cofield wearing him out, trying to make him a little loose, trying to hit the Intimidator button on him, knock him up the hill as they work their way around Buzzy Mongold off turn 2.
Right now, look at this game of cat and mouse going on the racetrack. Down below, it's Cofield. Cofield sizes up Harris. Harris in the Steel 87 to the top side. Couple of Chevrolet bow ties battling for the lead here at the Rock with 80 to go. They're back in turn 1, stride for stride.
Stride for stride, door to door. Cofield try not to get tight, try not to slide up into him. Very clean racing. Harris gets a little loose off of turn 2 down to the inside, the 58 of Cofield, trying to take it all the way to the front. The Bulldog, Adam Newton, laying in the weeds, watching all this action kick off live here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network.
I'll tell you what, Nathan, look at this awesome racing here.
I agree with y'all. He's just waiting for his opportunity. He's letting him try, almost not trying to, but letting him give him his opportunity.
Waiting for him, ready to pounce on it. Ready to pounce on him like a coiled cobra here in the Darren's Detail and Shine 200.
By the way, Darren's Detail and Shine sponsoring the race. They also sponsor the white flag. That's the most important lap of the race to lead that one. Final time, but right now it's not over. Cofield Harris battle for the lead in 2.
Cofield had a hell of a run, tried to make it stick, but he had to get out of the gas or he was going to drive up and get into Harris. Harris sends it up. Harris gets into the wall. 58. Cofield, that is the opportunity that he needed. He's able to jump up, cannot get clear. Harris has a run, gets into the back end. Cofield down to the inside, trying to make it stick as well. Harris got a run, and here comes the Bulldog trying to make it a 3-horse race.
Ready to reset again and fire. Here comes Newton now, reeling in the top 2. Lap traffic up ahead, truck into the fence. It's now Harris up high. He's into the safer barrier in the marbles out of 4. He gets back in line. Stride for stride now. It's now single file. It is a conga line heading to turn 1.
Yeah, Harris still trying to be high, wide, and handsome on the high side Tickler Kyle Strickler line, but not able to pay it off. Once Cofield got out front, now he's starting to check out, and Harris starting to get reeled in like a pulse pumper on a hook from Adam Newton. Newton right up on the tailgate. Check him out. Look at this bouncing all over the place going through 3 and 4. This place, I talked about how bumpy it is, folks. Just check out how bumpy it is. Getting down into 1, bouncing around, bouncing all over the place. Harris bouncing right in front of him. Newton trying to hold the wheel, still coming off of turn 2. Use the draft, go into 3, bumpy, bouncing all over the place. Newton on his tailgate trying to make it happen. Cofield trying to check out.
Not done again as we watch these guys thunder their way back around Thunder Alley, if you will, into turn 3 and 4. Back around turn 1 and 2 again. It's not over yet. There's lap traffic in front of the leaders with 75 to go. Here comes Harris to the inside.
Good Lord, lap traffic smack dab in front of them. Both of them able to slide down to the inside. Locust Lines about 2 seconds back from all this. You see the lines way back there on your screen. Newton trying to find a hole down on the inside. Adam Newton that last time by 25-1. Cofield with the clean air hitting 24.8. Newton may have a little bit faster of a truck than the 58, but he's got to get around Harris. Harris cut down across his nose. Newton getting a little aggressive, almost tagged him and set him up the hill. Newton trying to wear out the tailgate, trying to make Harris mess up.
Nate Dogg, what you think? It's 70 to go and the battle's going on.
I'm thinking that Newton, I think he's just toying with him right now. I think he's toying with him.
Just toying with him. Right now, toying with him, if you will. Still a lot of racing. Excuse me.
Right there it is, taking second place pretty much.
And that goes on down the back straightaway. Another shot going after him, looking at him. Here comes now Newton going after Harris. That's for second on the inside going into turn 2 there, Jacob.
Yeah, Newton down to the inside, Harris up top. Now it's going to be a side-by-side battle just like Harris and Cofield had not so many laps ago. Newton dives down to the inside, all the way down to center where Grandpappy has the moonshine from Granny. He tries to make it stick. Will he be able to make it stick? He's not able to do it. There ain't no Halloween candy in this sucker. They are going for the moonshine down in the cellar. Newton wants it. He wants to make it stick, but Harris up top battles back.
Big solid move as now Harris scampers off the safer barrier. Newton now to the left rear. He's right there on the passengers on the rear quarter panel, if you will. Excuse me. Here comes Newton. He'll pull the trigger. Bottom of the racetrack. Driver left at the line, heading to 70 to go. 69 to go. Stage 3, and we're battling for the lead in the sun again.
Is absolutely sending it going into these quarters, and Newton thought he might have had it right there off of turn number 4 with Harris getting up into the fence. Thought Newton might be able to pull the trigger, but not able to do it. Will he make it stick this time? Not able to do it. Harris still battling hard on the outside, and this is just helping that 58 just get gone right here. No, actually, they're starting to catch him. They got to catch him now, sir. Pro caution.
Yellow flag out on the racetrack. We got trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Stiers, and you see the frustration on the fan of the Indianapolis Colts. Well, they won yesterday. They're struggling tonight. And Stiers in the wall again here in 23. We'll pick up what happened at the start-finish line.
Well,
just past lap 100, by the way.
Well, Wesley, from what I'm seeing right here, I mean, he was shaking his head. I got a feeling there was contact. You see LaBeouf right here to his inside. Did LaBeouf make contact? Yes, he did. And think about this. Think about this. Both of these drivers have had beef in the past. If you think back a couple of seasons ago, remember Coda, Stires, LaBeouf, they had beef. There was contact made at Coda. History starting to kind of kick back right here. So these guys have had beef in the past. We'll see if Stires obviously not happy with this right here. LaBeouf slides up. Maybe Stires come down. It was tight between both of them, but certainly contact sends Joey Stires around.
Drivers onto the pit lane. By the way, I think I said over 100 laps. It's actually 135 of 200 laps completed when they come to the line this time by. But Nathan, here they come. Pit stops, looking for 4 tires and fuel, I think. Money stop, maybe 2. Unless we get a late race caution. I don't know if we'll get that though, Jacob. Like really, I mean, it's if we get another late race caution, I got a feeling these guys will come back to the pit lane again. But for the most part, these guys are doing really good here. So yeah.
Well, but Wesley, never say never. Never say never. I've learned that real quick with the NASRA. Never say never. Oh yeah, we didn't say never, but odds are, that's kind of what it was leaning towards. Never say never with these old boys right here. Odds are they'll probably have another caution before it's all said and done. As Roger Diebold on 2 tires this time around right here, trying to get him some track position, trying to mix it up. And Andrew Harris, where is Andrew Harris? Andrew Harris might have got busted. I think he might have got busted for speeding in the 87.
Oh, wow. Tough break for Andrew Harris. By the way, Cofield going back to the lead. We step away to take a break. When we come back, a restart at the Rock. Stay with us. Never mind. Lights off on the pace truck. The field will be coming back to the restart zone. And we will be wrapping up our... Is that 11th caution? Unbelievable. Man. Only 10 cautions at Martinsville yesterday. Back to green. Cofield, Newton, Diebold back on the gas, and we are back to racing. Look at Lyons, the Kentucky driver in 41, sideways, and now he almost takes out the field. He does. Diebold spins. Lyons aggressively into the pack, makes contact with another truck. Roger Diebold, this shark goes around. Caution over the speedway again.
Oh, man, here we go. Here we go. This is going to get good. Maybe it might have had to do with Diebold taking 2 tires right here, is why Lyons might have got aggressive. Diebold tried to get the upper hand and maybe get a little bit of track position. Let's see what happens right here. Lyons gets sideways, tries to save it. Yeah, he just snaps loose, comes up, gets into Diebold. We've seen it numerous times with drivers getting loose off of 2. Diebold just at a bad spot right there. So Lyons gets sideways, comes up and tags Diebold, sends him around. But no fault to anybody. Lyons just gets loose. Hell, everybody's got loose off of 2 tonight. You see Lyons try to save it, comes up. If anything, Roger Diebold saved him from coming up, hitting the wall, and probably causing a way bigger crash than what it really was.
Maybe Tyler Dittmer, Nathan might have gave the bumper to the 14 to make him help spin. We want to go on a replay with the 4 of Tyler Dittmer. Got to wonder and then again, it happened so quick, Nathan. Dittmer had nowhere to go either.
Exactly. I think exactly. He just
4 and the 41 right here. Contact. See Dittmer? We need to stay on the 4, not the 41. Let's go on the 4. of Dittmer. And I'm wondering, Jacob, like what Nathan said, if there might have been, I'm not saying it was intentional.
I don't think there was just nowhere for him to go.
Watch this. He didn't lift. That's what I'm trying to say. Watch this.
I think he had time to lift if he wanted to. I mean, it's just everything just happened so quick, especially at tracks like here at the Rock. I mean, you're in the gas, lines gets loose. I mean, it's literally split-second stuff that you got to do. And I mean, hell, NASCAR drivers couldn't have pulled that. That reaction time off. I mean, they couldn't have pulled that off. So.
Another caution flag, and they're telling us we need to bring in Joey Stiers. So let's bring in
Dane
Joey.
wants it.
If you ask, you shall receive.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, we can't find him.
He's up here. Go ahead.
Joey, it's the booth man. You got a copy?
What's up, fellas?
Before we go any further, I just want to let you know that the producer told us to interview you. I didn't want to do it.
Hey, I'm always up for that. I'm always up for it. Happy to talk to you guys.
I don't want to jinx anything, though, you know. I mean, you know about that being a Colts fan, you know. I mean, you know.
That's about the only thing I got going this week, man. I got lagged out last week and then just got wrecked this week. But, hey, the Colts keep winning, so we'll keep rolling.
That's right. Man, what's your take of what happened on the racetrack there just a moment ago?
I felt like I gave Brady plenty of room, and he just got into me. But EJ ruled it a racing incident, so I guess we're just going to go with that.
There you go. Jacob.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't getting in the middle of that. No. I ain't getting in the middle of that.
It's starting to be a pattern here.
Nathan, you got a question for Joey about what happened? You want to say anything?
I'm good.
All right, be a good boy. All right, we're back to green. Joey, good luck, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
60 laps to go. There's Joey Stiers. We're back to racing here at the Rock. I see nothing. I know nothing. That's Hogan's Heroes, by the way.
Yeah, I wasn't getting mixed up in any of that right there.
Do you remember Hogan's Heroes?
Yeah, I remember watching Hogan's Heroes.
Okay,
I was more of a fan of MASH, but that was just me, though.
Yeah. Nathan, you don't know what Hogan's Heroes is, do you?
No.
Yeah, he don't. See. He don't even know what MASH is.
I know one type of mash. That's it.
Yeah, but that's not the moonshine. You mean? In malt, right?
Actually, no. You need sugar water. Sugar water. You can do it. Actually, anything.
No, we don't need to promote alcohol on the show. What is wrong with you? Better not be creating damn moonshine. I find out about it.
No, I've been watching too much moonshine.
I've been watching moonshiners. Speaking of moonshiners, yeah, Popcorn Sutton.
Popcorn Sutton.
Yeah, the legend, the man, the myth. Speaking of the Adam Newton, he's back to second, Nathan, going after Cofield for the lead if he can catch him. Tell you what, Jacob, Newton got a strong truck, so does Cofield, and these guys ready to duke it out here for stage 3, ready to go with 55 to go back in 2.
Yeah, I mean, this is the stage. This is the one that you want to make right here. Remember, check out Robbie Richards. He's up 29 spots, started 35th, all the way up here in P6, trying to get P5 from Tyler Dittmer. Chad Ross thinking different, would love to jump up here and get that P6 spot as well. And I'm telling you, I mean, this is going to get good. Oh, Richards getting into Ross, sliding him up the top side. Robbie Richards trying to mix it up and try to get up here, get in P6, but they are racing like it's the last lap for some of these spots. And like you said, Wesley, we got just a little bit over 50 laps to go.
Yes. Look at Cole Larson. Here comes the Mountain Dew Maui Burst. You ever had that before, Nate?
Mountain Dew Maui Burst.
Maui Burst. Yeah, Maui Burst.
Ain't never heard tell of that Mountain Dew flavor.
I said, yeah. I don't know.
I've had some weird ones, but
me,
never. It's either Code Red or regular Mountain Dew or the Baja. I like the Baja.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Baja's good. Yep.
Cofield right now leading the way. code red for the field, pardon the pun. Newton in second spot, followed by Larson third as they rumble down Thunder Alley to the back straightaway. Everybody, for the most part, single file. Look at that, Nathan. You made the list. Man, you made the list, son. Not getting paid, but you made the list.
That's fine. I don't need to be getting paid. It's always just a good time to spend time with my dad.
Aww. Cry. Cry. Cofield in the lead. Newton and Larson. LaBeouf and Dittmer. Yeah, cue the cheesy violin music, man. That was sweet. There's Cinnamon, the Spice Man, but a quiet night for him, Jacob. He's now back into the top 10, and he'll size up Rodriguez and Ross. Yes, sir. Here we go. All two.
Yeah, they're sizing them up big time right here, trying to make something happen one way or another. Robbie Richards trying to mix it up with Tyler Dittmer. Obviously, still got the Hot Lap podcast. Whenever they decide to pop that sucker back up, I'm sure everybody would love to hear it whenever they get the opportunity. But Robbie Richards trying to break into this top 5 and be up 30 spots, started 36. Would love to be up 30 spots, get him a top 5, especially after the contact that Robbie Richards had earlier and got him set around. What a bounce back for the 48 as he dives down to the inside trying to get that P5.
Certainly is. Look at now down to the bottom there at Richards. The 48 had a problem earlier in the race where he spun. Raced his way back on, kept going. There's Johnson, by the way. Chad Ross behind him. You're watching that now down the back straightaway as we're closing in on under 50 laps to go here at the Rock here tonight.
Yeah, they are absolutely going at it there. You see Chad Ross trying to get up here, get into this mix, try to make something happen. Ross is back there in the 8th spot. He's got Josh Rodriguez right behind him. But Ross ain't worried about that, trying to get up here and get around Tyler Dittmer. Peyton Johnson was able to get around the 4 of Tyler Dittmer as well, so Tyler may be sliding back just a little bit. All these drivers have already pitted. Every single one of them pitted on lap 134. So they still, they've got some laps on their tires all the way right here, about 20 laps on their tires. So this is when you start to figure out who saved the tires, who burnt through the tires. You're going to find out a lot right here with these drivers, especially right here in the next 10 laps as these tires are just going to get worn and worn and worn.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you're enjoying tonight's race. There's Andrew Harris. With him. Wally. How's it go, Nathan? How's it go? Wally. Yeah, you hear it. And then the robot in the background is Dean, I believe. Wally.
What's the other robot that was in that movie?
R2-D2.
No, that's Star Wars. Eva, yes, the white little flying robot.
Eva.
Is it his girlfriend or is it his sister?
Oh, wow.
I think it was Eve.
Y'all know more than I freaking know. That's all I can tell you. I don't know about no damn Evo or Eva or.
I got a 3-month-old son. I watch this stuff. Okay, I know where it's at. I got a 3-month-old son. I know about this. But
has he been watching racing, Jacob? Has he been watching racing?
Yeah, he absolutely did, man. Real quick. You see Robbie Richards, Bray LaBeouf racing it out right here for the P4 spot. But yeah, Low Man watched Martinsville yesterday, and he's talking to him. He's talking to the drivers on the TV, trying to tell them, hey, especially like when Willie B got into Ryan Blaney, and sent him up the hill or whatever. David Dean was not happy about that. He was like, "You need to quit this wrecking." He does not like cars wrecking. He tells them about it. He's not too happy about it.
Cars ain't racing. It's not. If you go to a race to see people wreck each other, you're a bad person.
That's not actual.
You're part of the problem. I'm just being honest. I don't want to I know I get excited when a car crashes because that's my job, but I'd rather see good, hard, exciting racing, Jacob.
Clean racing is that.
Yes, you don't want to see nobody
clean racing.
Tear their cars up.
Because I know from a couple of family members who've had race cars, them cars ain't cheap if they break. If something breaks on them, they ain't cheap.
No.
Yeah. No kidding.
Good hard racing, like what we're watching right there with 3 wide. Look at this. Dittmer down to the inside. Ross has just got bombed sideways. Dittmer dirt trucks it off of Thunder Alley. Somehow he saved it. And we're 3 wide again with Harris up the middle.
Boy, Tyler Dittmer has dropped back a huge amount. He was up there in the 4th spot. Dittmer dropping back in a hurry outside of the top 10, trying to find a way back up into this melee. Ross tried to mix it up right here with Rodriguez.
Here we go. Bump him, bump him.
Boy, and remember Harris had that speeding penalty, having to battle back through the field as well. But boy, howdy, this is a straight-up cluster back here with all of these guys working their way off of 3rd, 4th. Everybody just trying to hold on for all they can.
And they were stacking like dominoes, if you will.
I don't know. Do y'all think Harris still actually has a chance to win this? Because he dropped down. He was started in the back of the pack. Now he's in 8th.
Harris back to 8th, like you said. Keep an eye on him. Does he got enough time? Harris has caught back up to LaBeouf as well, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, Harris may have a little bit of time right here to pull this off. I mean, he's a little bit faster than Rodriguez.
Whoa!
He might end up getting on both of them. Rodriguez gets into LaBeouf, and LaBeouf's around sideways on that Thunder Alley. Caution out once again.
Is into the safer barrier down the back straightaway. The season 2 champion, Brady LaBeouf.
13 cautions.
Eats the wall. LaBeouf is the one that crashed, but I think he's able to roll away. We're under caution. Ooh. Somebody else was behind LaBeouf. He might have got a piece of it also, Jacob. But we are back under a yellow flag for the 13th time here at The Rock. Here it is, the replay.
Yeah, I think Rodriguez might have slid up, got up into him. LaBeouf might have come down. Oh, wow. Contact behind them. Spiceman Chris Cinnamon, he's the one that actually got the worst end of all of that. LaBeouf able to save it. Spiceman tried to check up. I guess they do have some hellacious reaction time to be able to see a wreck in front of them and hit the brakes. So the Spiceman saw it coming. He was already laying down on the brake pedal trying to get away from it. But certainly got tagged in the back end and got set around. Watch it smoke, 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 smoke. He's able to slam on the brakes, but everybody else behind him wasn't able to.
Well, and our apologies to Brady LaBeouf. I mean, it happened so fast. And I'll tell you something else as well. We are fighting the sun in the booth just as much as they are around the racetrack. And that sun is beaming, glazing on these trucks. It takes our peripheral vision away. And watch this one more time. Right there, you can see the sun glaring on it, and we just caught a glimpse of it. And then now we see, thanks to replay and slowing it down, that it was the Spice Man, Chris Cinnamon. Somebody else behind Cinnamon as well got collected, or at least was on the binders to check up. All right, Jacob. 166 of 200. You're at the home stretch now with what? 34 to go. Are you coming down pit road?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody had already went down right here. The only one that decided that not today, Sus is going to go down pit road, but 41
Lucas
Lyons is going to stay out. He actually screws some of these drivers like Cole Larson and others, maybe even Roger Diebold. James Kaufman got the lucky dog. Roger Diebold was going to try to get the wave around right there. But Lyons stayed out and trapped some of these guys 1 lap down. Diebold 1 lap down. Jason Morales down 3 laps. But Roger Diebold not able to get back on the lead lap because Lyons stayed out. So Diebold wasn't able to take the wave around and get back on the lead lap. But Lyons, I mean, 30 laps. 30 laps. Doesn't seem like a whole lot here at the Rock. But this place is wore out. I've talked about it time and time again, the asphalt, everything else. This is a stretch right here for the 41. He's already snapped loose a couple of times, so everybody's going to be on their toes right here with Lucas Lyons leading them to the green.
Nathan, you want to elaborate to that more?
I think, honestly, I don't know how the 41 started this race. I do not know. But I know how the 19's been doing, and I know the 58 has actually been doing pretty good, too.
Yeah, Cofield,
and I think there's Newtown. He's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, Adam Newton. Yeah.
He's been doing pretty good. I think it's going to come down between Adam Newton, no, he's actually dropped down to
I'll
4.
start calling it Midtown.
He's coming up to second.
Lost it up the middle, and he's
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, goodness.
Get out of the ray again on the restart off 4.
Man, the last one they hit him had nowhere to go.
Wow. Chad Ross in that black 38 just absolutely T-boned Cole Larson, knocking him for a loop. All of this really started off of turn 2, turn 3. Watch this right here. You see Cofield takes a shot, jumps down to the inside of his Bandits Racing teammate, and Lyons just oversent it going into the corner, gets sideways, comes up the hill. Newton able to slide by him. Then Larson gets tagged by Peyton Johnson, gets him set around. And watch that black truck back there in the back. Bam! Just, absolutely annihilates him in the left rear. Absolutely T-boned Cole Larson, knocking him all sorts out of shape. Oh, baby.
That was just that was a mixture of being too aggressive, maybe a little too soon. Watch this again. Lyons off the safer barrier, and then Peyton Johnson into the left rear. You saw one tap, second tap. Richard dives. Chad Ross hard into the right rear quarter panel, or the left quarter panel of the number 20, and Larson goes around and start finish.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Larson got nailed. And you got to think about Chad Ross. Ross staying out there on the racetrack in the 8th spot. How bad is his truck damaged? Because, we talked about this, Wesley. Granted, this is not one of those tracks that is 100% straight up about aero dependency. But at the same time, he hit him so hard, he might have knocked a couple of RPMs out of it. I'm sure maybe he's got that, I'm sure he idled once or twice to make sure that his RPMs was in the right spot, but he hit him a ton because he hit Larson so hard the back end of the truck come up out of the ground. So you got to wonder if that 38 is good to go or not. We're right on board with him right here. This is a very scary sight for anybody racing right here to kind of see where they're at. Very, very scary sight to see somebody just pop up in front of you when you're full send. Nowhere for him to go.
Unbelievable.
I think another thing is, probably, like you said, I think he had nowhere to go, but I think that smoke from the green 20, I think that disrupted his view, and he didn't see it in time.
Caution out, as again, it is the 14th yellow of the race. Under 30 laps to go. Dean, I'll join you at 5 a.m. Don't forget, 8 o'clock Australian time, 5 a.m. America time, NASCAR Australia. Thank goodness that's coming to an end, ain't it? Penultimate race of the season. Oh, looking forward to that one.
Green, green, green.
As we go back to green here for NASRA DSR electric trucks, under 30 to go. And back to racing here.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see what happens. Lucas Lyons able to stay up there in that second spot. Will it pay off for him? They're slipping, they're sliding, they're trying to straighten it out. They're looking 3 wide. They're door banging behind them. LaBeouf's trying to slide up into the second spot. The Bulldog, Adam Newton, he's in a bad spot.
Boy.
Literally boxed in behind the 41. Richards trying to go down to the inside. Johnson trying to go there as well. Harris, everybody trying to slide through there. Looking 4 wide, going through 1 and 2. Newton stuck in the middle. Will he be able to stick it? There goes Lyons.
Pistol cocked, Thunder Alley, 4 wide, contacts made, and they're still crashing. Richards gets a piece of it as well as Lyons, and Larson's involved. J.D. Larson this time caught up in it. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
We're at 15 cautions right now.
Here's a look at it again. Restart. Frantic. 3, 4 wide. Harris up in a shower of sparks into the safer barrier. You're 3 wide, 2 rows deep. You just cannot race this way right now. You still got plenty of racing left. And then there's Harris. Punched into the left rear goes Lyons. Lyons turns in front of Harris and Rodriguez. Around goes other trucks. The 98 of Larson around. Tyler Dittmer on the bottom in the 4, and the caution out again. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, and at this point, this is what I usually say, Wesley, that this is where the give a dams go out the window. In the famous country song, my give a damn is busted. Well, that's exactly what it is. Everybody wants to get up here, get all the points that they can, get everything that they can. Harris obviously had that speeding penalty trying to battle back. Lyons gets up into the fence, might have come down across his nose. Harris ain't lifting, tags him, sends him around. But this whole deal with J.D. Larson and Tyler Dittmer, I ain't got a clue what happened with all this. This is way behind the accident. Looked like Larson might have got tagged in the back end and got set around. Either that or he just locks it up and just slams on the brakes and just loses it right here. No, actually, he came up. So he hooked himself pretty much. And then Dittmer tries to lock it up. He gets tagged in the back end as well. Sees all the smoke, sees all the trucks and everything. And Wesley, if I had a beef here this evening, it would be this. When you see smoke and you see guys check it up, there is a third pedal. Everybody knows about the clutch to the far left. Everybody knows about the gas to the far right. There is a brake pedal that's in the middle. Use that pedal. There is a brake pedal. Use it when you see trucks slowing up in front of you. I got to throw it out there.
We got beef in the ring, Nathan. What do you want to add to that?
Well, I actually don't know because I don't know how to drive a manual right now, so I can't say what to do with a manual.
You could drive a cow, couldn't you?
I don't think you can
We
drive
got
a
beef.
cow. I can eat a cow.
Listen to the background.
Well, I can't.
We've got beef.
We love cow.
We do.
We love cow. We
it.
love beef. Yes.
Beef.
Actually, we like deer meat too.
Venison.
We
They
got
call it
deer.
venison. Son. We got venison.
We got deer. We got deer.
Closing in on 25 to go.
Hey, question.
You
y'all
like
guys
big Australian
things?
spiders? You like Australian spiders?
I don't like spiders at all. Everyone I see, if I get a chance, I'm gonna kill it.
They got the big Aussie Australian spiders. They got these.
No.
They got these things called gawks that fly through the air and they'll pick you up.
Or my uncle
That's
lives in
great.
Australia.
Yeah, my brother. And Dean lives in Australia. Back in the green.
Yeah, they can have those spiders. I don't.
25. He cooks them and eats them.
Yeah, you can
He
have
said it's a
that.
delicacy. So. Back in the green, under 25 to go, and we're right back in the saddle again, going at it. Look at it. Look, Jacob. Here comes LaBeouf. Richards Johnson, and here comes Newton and Harris right back in the top 5.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has took their cracks literally at the 58 of Jonathan Cofield, but once again, Cofield with the fastest lap of the race earlier on in the race at a 23.8. But that was when there was all kinds of clean air. Now wasted Sunday was able to take it and take it all the way to the house. Cofield leads LaBeouf, Johnson, Richards, Newton. That's the top 5. Andrew Harris now he'll slide to the inside or outside rather. Try to take that outside run. Try to get around the Bulldog Adam Newton. They've already had their little bit of a spat earlier on, racing as hard as they was, and the Bulldog was able to overcome over the 87. Harris up top, trying to make it stick. Willie, make it stick. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell if you love it.
Like we talked about earlier, Harris actually he had that penalty. He had to start at the back of the pack. Started making his way back up to the pack, and now he's in the top 5.
Premier Racing setups, 20 laps to go. We go side by side to thank our sponsor. And it is go time here at The Rock. If you're holding back, you better pull it out now and show what strengths you have. Time to lay your cards on the table. Cofield, LaBeouf, Johnson, single file. Richards, Harris, Newton, door to door as they thunder into 3.
Rock is showing exactly what it is made to do, and all the Stone Cold fans out there are going to be blushing because The Rock is the highlight of it here tonight. Now LaBeouf with Johnson, they're toe-to-toe, stride for second coming off of turn 2. They're about a half a second behind Jonathan Cofield. Take Richards, he's a couple of tenths behind them as well. Johnson got the skeleton sombrero rocking on the hood of the truck, trying to figure out a way to get up here and mix it up with the boss man.
All of this going on as you see they're still fighting that bearing stun into turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, we got beef. We're about ready to settle it here at the Rock. Right now, 18 remaining. Cofield, LaBeouf. Could we see a battle? Could we see Cofield, defending champion, break the streak last week of bad luck for champions of the past, winning Homestead, and Jacob go 2 in a row? He leads over Season 2 champion Brady LaBeouf as they go to the back straightaway.
We've seen this time and time again with just what a win can do for your season out of nowhere. Even for the defending champion, as we got smokers, we got spinners. Harris might have got tagged by Tyler Goodwin, but he's able to save it. No caution on the Speedway, but I got a very good feeling Cofield, unless the boss man's been saving anything, Cofield may be in prime position to get 2 in a row. It's like I said, ride the momentum, take it any way you can.
Try to find a way to be there at the end. And if you're up in the front, Nathan, you are in it to win it. Right, buddy?
Yeah.
3 letters, 1 word. Yes. Yeah. Here we go. 3 wide. Look at this battle. Down to the inside. And how about Larson? Battling to get back inside the top 10. And there's contact. Cinnamon, the Spice Man, Cherry, and the Monkey in the middle. Here comes Ross. He got pushed sideways. Cinnamon loses grip. Drops to the bottom. Back up the yellow line. He'll get back up on the racetrack and battle. And now Sustin Rodriguez make contact on 4.
Boy, they are sliding around all over the place. I mean, Jonathan Davenport with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series would love the slide that they see it here tonight. And some of the saves here tonight at Rockingham. Absolutely saving it. Not this time around. Joshua Suss-Kapa's going to be in the jail cell, sending that sucker around, and we got other spinners behind him.
And you see Joshua Suss in disgust right now. It sounded like he might have said SOB. I don't tell you what it is, but it's the abbreviation of them letters. And it looked like that's exactly what the copper said when he got taken out. Watch this again. Joshua Suss down at the bottom of the racetrack. Contact was made. Here's a replay.
Yeah, I got a feeling. I mean, yeah, there was contact made. Maybe Suss might have overshot the entry. You see Tyler Dittmer overshot the exit, rather. We'll see what happens. Did Suss slide up in front of Rodriguez? Yeah, Rodriguez was already coming with a full head of steam. Suss goes around Cinnamon. Good drive by Cinnamon, but the bad part about it, he checked up. He got slammed in the tailgate. It set the Spicer Man around. Oh, baby, this is going to get good. I mean, it was bound to happen, Wes. I mean, hell, they were all racing so hard back there. Eventually, somebody was going to make contact. Something was going to happen. And unfortunately, it happened.
Son, Nathan, what do you think?
I think the number 9, he come around, had nowhere to go. And he had no choice but to hit him. He couldn't. There wasn't no way around it. I don't know quite what happened to the 3. I know he just got hit right there. And
well, Cinnamon about lost it the lap before. If you remember, he went all the way to the bottom of the racetrack.
Yes, I do remember that, but he saved it.
Then nowhere to go. I think Jeffrey Johnson the third got into him. There's Timothy Hammond. He has a visit down on the bottom of the racetrack for the second time. He was involved in a caution earlier. And there you see guys putting us under yellow. All right, anybody pitting? They are not. They are staying on the racetrack. Cody Knott came down to the pit lane a moment ago. So did Dittmer, Rodriguez, Scott, Lyons, Larson. But for the most part, everybody in the top 10, Jacob Reeves, are staying in their position on the racetrack, my friend.
I think everybody is pretty much in prime position. This is what they want to do right here. The track position is going to be key right here with just about 10 of, well, actually make that 11 laps to go. This is going to be good, and they're going to double it up for the restart for 10 to go. I think at this point, unless something crazy happens right here, it's game over at this point. Load the pit box up, load the war wagon up. It is done. Send it right here for 10 laps. I mean, you made your bed. You got to lay in it.
For sure. I think it's exactly what you said. You got to kind of see whatever you got and pray that you can hold on to the end. By the way, there are unlimited attempts at overtime if need be. Next week, the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series is going all-star racing. The all-star night at the short track paperclip. That is the Martinsville Speedway in the Commonwealth of Ridgeway, Virginia, where I was yesterday for the Xfinity 500 penultimate NASCAR Cup Series race. The All-Star race will be tomorrow, next Monday night, November 3rd. Then we've got Iowa. Then we've got the Chicago Street Course back. Oh, and by the way, as we move into Thanksgiving holiday break, Jacob, we also prepare for the points event in-season bracket challenge. Remember, we've done that before. NASCAR copied us this year in real life doing something of that caliber as Chad Ross bounces off the wall. He's out of harm's way. We stay green. We're coming to the line. 9 laps to go here at the Rock. That's what's coming up in the next few weeks.
I mean, that's going to be a good one. Obviously, cannot wait to see the in-season points and how that's going to end up working out. But I mean, they got to do what they got to do sometimes. Exactly. Ratings one way or another. I mean, the ratings suck. That's beside the point. Jonathan Cofield trying to get Wade Johnson right there in the middle of that as well. I'm just saying. Hey, look, I just threw it out there. I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, I might catch some beef out there in live chat. Why not? But hey, I mean. The proof is in the pudding, Wesley. The proof is in the pudding.
Oh my goodness. I need to pause for station identification to protect myself as well.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Connor, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
The views expressed by my color analyst Jacob Reeves are his and his thoughts alone and in no way reflect NASRA or myself. 3 wide, we're in the wall again. Jacob's laughing his ass off right now. I know he is. He's in stitches. I told you. 6 to go. 6 remaining.
What do you want me to say? I mean, it's there.
Cofield in the lead. For how long, though? Look at this. Nathan, here comes Newton. Newton trying to get Johnson here.
I think Newton, if he can close this gap, I think he's got the truck to do it.
Got the truck to do it. He might be able to do it to it there, Jacob, as they go back into 1.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, he's got a fantastic shot to be able to try to pull this off right here. As you see, the Bulldog Adam Newton trying to make some magic happen here tonight at the Rock. LaBeouf right there in that mix there. You see Robbie Richard, Peyton Johnson up top, almost making door contact, door banging, if you will. Johnson still up top. Richards now down to the inside. Richards will send it, try to make it stick. Matt Cherry right behind him as well.
Down the back straightaway, 4 miles remain here off of Thunder Alley. They work in turn number 3. Working now through turn number 4. Back to that short trioval at the line. 3 to go. It's Cofield. It's Johnson. It's Newton fighting the sun. Single file up into turn 2.
Newton trying to find a way around Johnson, but Johnson is not going to let him have it. Jonathan Cofield, check it out. Getting gold. He is absolutely in the catbird seat right here. Unless a caution comes out, this race is over.
Trying to fight daylight through the sun. Peeking at him. Look at them thunder down into the corner. More action going on in the back here. Meanwhile, there's the battle going on as Stiers cracks 8th position. Back straightaway. Cofield has checked out. Johnson, Newton battle for 2nd. Meanwhile, they come off of turn 4. Jacob, white flag in the air, presented by Darren's Detail and Shine. Final time for the number 58 to go back-to-back here in the series.
Yeah, Jonathan Cofield would love to be able to make it all the way. It looks like it's going to work out. Side-by-side battle for 2nd. Newton Johnson, they hit the wall behind them, but up front, Cofield taking it off turn 4 for the final time.
Career start 177 will be win number 21 for the defending champion, and he goes back-to-back. He won Homestead, Miami last week. He wins here at the Rock tonight, but it wasn't easy. Cofield wins over Adam Newton. Peyton Johnson with a solid top 3 finish. Everybody else crossing the line, scattering 3 and 4 wide as the checkered flag falls here in a race that lasted just under 2 hours, 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 18 seconds at the checkered flag, Jacob.
Yeah, what a drive. But there you see this battle for second. You saw Cofield hit the line, but we're going to watch this battle one more time. Newton down to the inside. Johnson was up top. Battle for second. Real hard. Good racing right here. Look at the door banging. Door banging, baby. That is what we love right there. Newton got it by, I mean, hell, you can't even pull it up on the screen. I'm showing dead even heat. It had to be within about 1,000, 2,000ths of a second between Newton and Johnson. But the man of the hour, Jonathan Cofield, getting the win.
Nathan, what do you think? How about that great battle there between Adam Newton and Peyton Johnson for getting second? The 19 Woolby scored second.
I think that was actually a pretty close battle. I mean, they look like to me from what all the angles we've had is they look like they were side by side coming across the finish line.
By the way, time and scoring shows 0.00 and 0.00 between Newton and Johnson for second and third at the stripe when it's all said and done. Jonathan Cofield, by the way, picking up in his 177th career start, his 21st career win. He is the first back-to-back winner to do it since, actually, Adam Newton earlier this year. He's the first I'm sorry, let me re-clarify. He is the second multi-time winner this year, joining Adam Newton, but he is the first repeat winner to go back-to-back after winning at Homestead, Miami. Jonathan Cofield, career win number 21, 177 starts, his 73rd top 5 and his 114th top 10. What a talent, War Eagle for the man out of Mumford, Alabama. Jonathan Cofield picking up the win. Peyton Johnson will finish in the number 2 spot. I believe Peyton Johnson has actually won a race this year as well. He'll finish second in the race. Of course, when it's all said and done, he was the Talladega winner. Adam Newton, again, as I mentioned, winner at Pocono and at Charlotte. Now finishes third. I believe we're going to flip-flop that because I really believe Adam Newton beat Peyton Johnson. We need to check with NASRA Race Control to confirm. Tyler Goodwin, Brady LaBeouf with some hiccups, but he still rallies back for a top 5. Joey Stiers, Robert Richards, Cole Larson, Brian Chew, and Matt Cherry all on the lead lap, Jacob. They finish in the top 10.
Coming home with a P11 here tonight. Looked like he may have been one of the drivers to contend with Cofield for the win, but he will come home with P11 here tonight. How about VP of Operations Cody Knott coming home with a P12? Good drive for Cody Knott. Come home with a P12 here this evening. Josh Rodriguez finishes in P13. Yeah, absolutely. Josh Rodriguez, his teammate, they come home in P13 with Lucas Lyons at P14. Tyler Ditfer, P15 with the Spice Maker Cinnamon 16. Shane Scott will get 17th. Jeffrey Johnson Jr. will finish in P18 here tonight. Chad Ross, J.D. Larson, the top 20.
Still on the lead lap is James Kaufman, 21st. 22nd on the racetrack will be Joshua Suss. Roger Diebold will finish this race in 23rd for the Shark. Then we go back to everybody a lap down or more, including Jason Morales, Buzzy Mongold, the top 25, Timothy Hammond, Luke Smith, Stephen Thomas, Craig Schroeder, Colton Hogan, the Daytona winner, all finished in the top 30.
Yeah, and then 31st, Keith Haiti. We saw the 67-87, whichever way you want to look at it, had his issues here tonight. He finishes 31st with Ryan Delavue 32nd, Phil Pappas 33rd. Taylor Peacock took a wild ride hard in the inside retaining wall on the backstretch. He ends up finishing 34th here this evening with Justin Lumpkin. Raul Meza, the sleeveless shirt didn't pay off for him here tonight. He'll finish 36th with Aaron Van Ryder 37, TJ Moore, the race director.
37 trucks took the green flag when it was all said and done. After an hour and 55 minutes on a 2-hour, 10-minute time limit. Boy, it was cutting it close, but they did finish it up. And, of course, when it's said and done, it is the driver, Jonathan Cofield, in victory lane. Jacob and Dean carry you guys the rest of the way for post-race part of the Florida Cabinet Distributors Winner's Circle. Nathan, your final take of this race, buddy.
I think this race was actually a really good battle. I think that if the Jonathan Coatfield and I think Harris, if he actually had a little bit more, like y'all talked about earlier, I think it was like a lack of skills at this track. I know y'all talked about they don't race at this track too much. I think if they had a little bit more skills running this track, I think Harris might actually could have got it.
Really fun time having my son join me up in the broadcast booth, the privilege. And Jacob, always a fun time. Before we go, let everybody know about some upcoming races. King of Talladega around the corner, Thanksgiving week, if you want to throw that up on the screen. I know we didn't really talk about it, but we need you to get it signed up. I know we got people signed up, but they decided to move it to Thanksgiving weekend. And Jacob, it's going to be a Thanksgiving week, might I add, leading up to the big race before the Iron Bowl. Roll Tide.
Yeah, I mean, roll tide, baby, but hopefully it will not affect the time for the Iron Bowl. It has already been confirmed by the boss man, Brady LaBeouf. It will not interfere with the Iron Bowl, thank God. So we'll be able to at least see the Iron Bowl on Saturday and call the race on Saturday as well. So, but you see it right there. They got the rebuys, no fast repairs, fix set up the whole 9 yards. Get yourself lined up, scan that QR code, get yourself lined up, see if you are the king of Talladega.
Jacob, one more before we go to commercial and get ready for post-race interviews. Wednesday night, special race. Let everybody know what we're doing. An endurance race, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something to do with the endurance race. Joshua Suss, others having a little GT3 race kicking off.
So sports cars, like the WeatherTech sports car, is IMSA cars, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's something like that, at least from what I'm understanding.
Okay.
Having a little race like that as well. At least that's from what I understand. I mean, not 100% where it's going to be, but it's a GT3 race, same time as you would see for the NASRA Cup Series. And it'll be on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. So it should be a good one. GT3 cars, baby, they door bang just like these trucks does.
Should be a good one. I'm kind of getting some of the information now. 2.5-hour time limit on the road course at Daytona. It'll be a fun one, so we look forward to doing it. GT3 at Daytona road course. We'll have it for you Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. Jacob's excited. Dean's exciting. He's like real cars for real men. So, and Dean, I will see you in T-minus 6 hours in America. Back at it at 5 a.m. for coverage of eNASCAR Australia.
Join y'all.
Jacob, you will be in the bed, and Nathan's going to get up. Maybe, I don't know.
I might join y'all.
We'll do it. Everybody, we're taking a break. Jacob Dean on the other side have got post-race. Jonathan Cofield wins here at Rockingham. I'll see you next week for the All-Star race at Martinsville for the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series as we rock and roll into November. It's The Rock. Cofield wins back-to-back in the Darren's Detail and Shine 150, and I believe he's finally broke the champion's curse.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
And folks, we're back here for post-race interviews for the DSR Electric Truck Series at Rockingham. It is in the books. Jonathan Cofield gets the win here tonight. Jonathan, buddy, we talked about it a second ago. Very good possibility. I think that monkey is gone. The champion's curse is out the door, at least for the moment. Back to back, you get the win at the Rock. Congratulations, sir.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Hoping we got everything straightened out. Just come out here and try to do some racing there every week. Tried to run a league Sunday night, and my Oculus it scared me a minute there. I thought it wasn't working, but it had an update. But I got on here extra early tonight to make sure everything was good and working. So.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Make sure that it's all lined up. I mean, Jonathan. I mean, you get the win here tonight. Now we go into the All-Star race, which is Martinsville, and nobody has a clue how everything is. At least from as far as I know, y'all might have got a hearing on how everything's going to line up and how the I know it's going to be 50-50 and then they're going to have the feature. I mean, that's as far as I know. But going into that All-Star race of some things not knowing, some things you do know. I mean, what's that like going to or going into a race not knowing what to expect? I mean, well, hell, you do it every single week. But as far as the race details goes.
Yeah, anytime I see Martinsville on a schedule in any league, I kind of worry about it. Really, I don't know. Just gonna have to wait on the race details and see what the plan's gonna be. Might just be riding the back and wait until everybody crashes, or I don't know. Maybe stay in front. I don't know. I'm not real good at Martinsville, so I'll probably be in the back just hanging around.
Sounds like he is actually a little bit wore out, because I tell you, I've raced here before. 200 laps here at Rockingham will absolutely wear you out. Jonathan Cofield gets the win, led of 128 of the laps here this evening. Gets the dub in Florida Cabinet Distributors Victor Lane. Jonathan, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time as always. Before we let you go, thank your sponsors. Any shout outs?
And of course, everybody at NASRA, all the admins, everything they do for the league. You and Dean and Wesley. For staying out here with us doing the broadcast. Just everybody at NASRA, all these drivers. Another little short track had a few cautions tonight, but it is what it is. Cofield Asphalt Refinishing, Cofield Supply Service, and all my teammates at Bandits Motorsports.
That was Jonathan Cofield gets the win here tonight, back to back. Jonathan, buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the win. We will see you at Martinsville next week.
Thank you, buddy.
That was Jonathan Cofield, comes home with the P1 here tonight. Now we'll go to second place finisher. Honestly, I ain't got a damn clue which one of y'all finished second. I mean, it was that close of a finish. I mean, we're showing Peyton Johnson got it, but on SDK, it was showing Adam Newton. So, real quick, who got second? Was it Newton or was it Johnson? Which one of y'all got it?
It was me. You, Johnson.
It was Johnson. Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because we had two leaderboards say two completely different things. We had absolutely no idea which one it was. So, Peyton, buddy, you get second here tonight. I mean, tell us about your race, because the Rock, it's like I said, this place will wear you out in a hurry.
Yeah, it was. I had a terrible qualifying lap and was, pegged way back in the field. Made it up to the top 10 first stage and got back in the top 10. I stayed out there and got lucky with a caution there right after the second stage ended, because I was needing tires. But, every time I would get some track position, I would end up getting involved in something or have to check up hard and lose it all. So to finish second, man, it feels really good.
I mean, and Peyton, obviously, you won at Talladega earlier on this season. Obviously, you won. You have locked yourself into the playoffs already. But, I mean, does this second place actually help you get a little bit of momentum that you lost? I mean, Talladega wasn't that far off. I mean, it was right before New Hampshire just a couple of weeks ago. But, I mean, it seems like the luster kind of died off on the 15. This second place finish, does it kind of get that luster back?
Well, at New Hampshire, I had a wheel and internet disconnect, and so that's what happened there. I think I was in the top 3 at that point in time, but yeah, and then I had to take last week off. But anytime you can go out here and speak to you guys, the momentum's coming on your side, and it'll be good to get through this mid-season lull and get ready for the playoffs.
Short and sweet. That's what we love. Peyton Johnson in the 15 comes on P2 here tonight. Peyton, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the second place finish. As always, before we let you go, thank your sponsors and any shout outs.
Yeah, thank you guys in the broadcast booth for doing all this. Thank all the guys at NASRA, the admins that got to put up with all the idiots. Everybody who has a brake pedal, I'd like to thank them. I thank Papa Julio's Bar and Grill for sponsoring the truck. Thanks to all the racers here. It's a good group. When we get going, we can do some fun racing.
Oh, thanking everybody with the brake pedal. You got to love it right there. Peyton Johnson comes on P2 here tonight, buddy. Appreciate your time. We'll see you at Martinsville next week.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, always a character. Peyton Johnson will go to P3, who is a character himself. The Bulldog, Adam Newton, comes on P3 here tonight. Adam, buddy, I'm telling you, you seem like you was one of the best trucks here tonight, but you come on P3. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I second one thing that Peyton said. We just got to get to racing some green flag laps. I mean, it's frustrating as can be. Got a good truck, and then on the restart, you got somebody on old tires, and it just screwed up the run. I mean, I was hoping to, try to run with Cofield, and he put on a clinic, and then me and Peyton ran clean to the line. Guys just got to change their stuff, man. It's getting old real quick.
Yeah, but I mean, even though, stuff is getting old, I mean, you come out here, you still knocking down runs. I mean, when everything falls your way and everything kind of gets in the right situation, you're still one of these drivers that is up here at the front. This momentum, when you get that, obviously you got 2 wins on the season. Wesley pointed that out with Pocono and Charlotte. This is how close it was at the line. I don't see it. I don't see it. Well, that maybe, but that is how you finish right there at the line, obviously. But what the hell was I going to ask you? The momentum that you're getting right here off of this podium finish off of the Rock, is this something that we can see more out of the Bulldog in the coming weeks?
Yeah. I mean, we had a top 3 truck last week, and something kind of silly happened, and then tonight, like I said, people, just rethink these restarts. But yeah, the momentum, and I love Martinsville. I mean, that's one of my favorite tracks.
He's trying to censor himself as best as he can. He may end up saying some stuff when the door banging download ever comes back. That might be when he really opens it up. But Adam, buddy, congratulations on the P3. Appreciate your time. And as always, before we let you go, thank your sponsors. Any shout outs?
Yeah, my last 2 weeks have been real rough with Mike passing, and this is for him. And thank Josh and his dad, Florida Cabinet Distributors, and Dan Gobble, my swim teammates and swim, and Willie's Restaurant and Catering, A's Lawn and Landscaping, Family Handyman Lumpkin, and Josh Hush for the paint schemes. Jack Spoon and More, Darren Nailgun Repair, LPP Race Cars, Mama June's, and y'all doing all the stuff y'all do, and Brady for keeping this thing going. Even though he's got that new boat and jet ski, he won't let us come and drive them, but one day I guess he'll take us out and cook us a steak.
I don't think that's enough for a beef. I was going to do it, but I ain't even going to try it. Anyway, the Bulldog, Adam Newton, buddy, congratulations on P3. We'll see you at Martinsville next week.
All right.
That was the Bulldog. Adam Newton comes home with P3 here this evening. Dane, buddy, final thoughts on a wild one here tonight at the Rock. I mean, this place, I love this place. It sucks that NASCAR ain't able to come back here, and I don't even know what had happened in this Speedway's history. May have to do a little research on it tomorrow or something like that. But I love this place. It is very historic, and it always puts on a show. Your take?
I didn't even know that I go here for NASCAR. So that goes to show you how much I know, mate. That it seems to me like it's a great track. At least we get to live in the virtual world. That's the one thing you can't take away from us. So maybe enough well, I don't know if they even have the track anymore, as you said, but you get enough fan base and wanting to go somewhere, and eventually you can end up making it happen. But it was up and down, topsy-turvy of a race, of course, for a lot of these drivers. You got to think, too, a lot of them that were involved in some incidents did manage to come back as well, too. So you got, the drivers in the top 8 as well, too. Some of them in the double digits as well there, Jacob, as well, too. So 24 for Peyton Johnson there. You had Joey end up finishing in P6 with 25 positions, 28 for Robbie Richards, 22 for Cole Larson, and then 4 for Brady and 7 for Tyler Goodwin. And JC, well, I mean, he just, cleaned up most of it anyway. Got the stage 1 victory there and had the pole position and bring it home. And got the double win. So it's good to see Caulfield's new form is definitely showing. I wouldn't even get the trifecta, of course, coming up in the next race, but it was fun. I had fun, Jacob.
Yeah, always a fun time. Always a fun time here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Always a fun time to call them the DSR That's Truck Series or Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series or this GT3 race that we're going to be calling when it comes around on Wednesday night. It sure will be a blast. Rockingham is in the books. And pretty much just put JC, Jonathan Cofield, slide his name down there into the Rockingham category. We'll go on to the paperclip next week at Martinsville. But, folks, that is going to do it for this broadcast here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Need to thank all our great sponsors, obviously Warrior Wraps, Premier Racing Setups, TLC, Murph's Magical Creation, Starbase 1552 Comics, all the great sponsors, Blanchard's Towing, Darren's Detail and Shine. I mean, hell, they are the title sponsor of the race. The final lap, you get Serve Pro Cautions, Sports Poppers Instant Replay. Cannot forget about Cops, Concerns of Police Survivors, and DSR Electric for the title sponsorship of the DSR Electric Truck Series. Thank you very much to every single one of our great sponsors with this great league that's got some of the best drivers on the planet on our racing. So shout out to each and every one of the drivers for putting on a show one way or another, if it's wrecks or door banging coming to the line, or it's a straight up barn burner of literally taking them to the woodshed. These drivers always put on a fantastic show, and the fans, y'all come out in numbers every single Monday night, Friday night, however you want to look at it. You support this great league, support these great drivers, support the great sport of sim racing here on iRacing. So thank you very much to the fans as well. And Brady LaBeouf and Cody Knott for, keeping this sucker going. Just keeping this league going for as long as it has, because there's a lot of people that would have had a race league, they would have sat here and made it run for like maybe a year or so and then say, you know what, screw it, we don't want to do it anymore. But they've kept it going, and like some of the drivers said, it put up with some of the misfits, but they made it happen. And thank you very much, Brady and Cody, for allowing us to come in here, call some racing, and be in ourselves. For the Australian indeed, Hoffman Bengals, and also for Smithfield, North Carolina's own Wesley Outland, and also for Nathan Outland, who joined us for a little bit on the Redneck Announcer. Jake Reeves said, as I always say, be safe, be kind, be fast. Get me a Martinsville hot dog next week. Short track racing, beating, banging, door banging at the paperclip. Martinsville All-Star Race next Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time live and only on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. We'll see you there.